Hello, hello. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Foggage Green. Good to see you. Yes, I can't believe it every time another week goes by, and particularly whenever I do another Crimson Gazette, which is monthly, and I put those at mid-month every month. Every time that happens, it's dismaying. It's again. Yes, comes up a couple times every fortnight. Foggage Green, I feel the same way. Jim Plays Games, Happy Crimson Tuesday. Grindaslav, good to see you. Artistic Ulysses, hello, and just a Jeffy, hello. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful to see folks again. It's been a week, if you can imagine. Yikes. Just a yikes. Blaholton, Happy Crimson Tuesday to you as well. Francisco Gonzalez, of course, Grindaslav Games, is streaming Wild West Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. On Wednesdays, that's tomorrow. And last week, he was animating a character, which is kind of cool. It's always fun to see the photo reference and how he uses that to make the sprites in the game, which is amazing. Judge Khan, good to see you. Slat Studio. I just said that, Slat Studio. How is it Tuesday already? I don't know. I really feel like time does feel like it goes faster, compared to when we were kids. And there's a whole theory behind that about how, if you're 5 years old, 1 year is like 20% of your life. So that feels much longer than someone who's like 50 or whatever. So yeah, maybe time goes by that much faster. Go Mansama, good to see you. A couple times every fortnight means twice every 2 weeks. But yeah, fortnight is 2 weeks? Yeah, I've never been... We don't use that too much in Canada, so... Oh no, Jim Plays Games! Jim Plays Games says, I haven't been able to make it to one in a while, but my sleep pattern is bad again. So I can be here. Hello. Hello, and I'm sorry, Jim makes games. Jim Plays Games. Yeah, sleep pattern. I know all about that. I kind of flip-flop between thinking I will do something about that and, get a better sleep pattern versus have the luxury of making my own schedule. So should I just do what comes naturally? I don't know. Yes, exactly. Yay, and also, sorry, yeah. Exactly. Oh my gosh, is my caption off again? Here it goes. Okay, sometimes it kicks off and I don't know why. And I'm not minimizing that window. If I keep that running in the background, that window, it seems to keep working, but sometimes it's kind of spotty. Yes, Foggage Green, 20 Tuesdays in a score of weeks. Yes, score is 20, right? I'm pretty sure about that one. It's Happy Tuesday in it. Bill Kun, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday, Bill Kun. Yes, tonight is an art night. Next week, Dan says Dan will be around, so we will go back to doing some more Final Confrontation music. And Dan did this amazing looping piece last week, and we're going to do kind of branching endings for that next week, hopefully. So there'll be like a kind of a good ending and a not so good ending that won't be looping. So hopefully that'll be us next week. But this week, it is more art, and it is more Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade EGA adventure, graphic adventure. And we're gonna have to do some backtracking because I forgot to pick a painting up out of Henry Jones Sr.'s room, which I don't remember from the movie, and I can't see why I would do it in the game, but there we go. Arabello, good to see you. Arabello says, hey, A Maple Mystery, it's a pleasure to watch a stream for the first time. Welcome to stream. Welcome to happy Crimson Tuesday. We usually do pixel art on this stream. We do usually EGA pixel art, but I've been working on a friend's game. I'll be working on a friend's game for the next couple of months. I'm on week 3 right now, out of possibly 8 weeks, and I've been learning Clip Studio Paint, digitally painting for the first time, and painting in any form, digitally or otherwise, I haven't done in years, and I am super rusty. And you guys are gonna get to watch me struggle with that because I need to produce 2 texture sheets this week. And they take me like a really long time because I'm still trying to figure out first the program and second the techniques that I'm using for it, and thirdly the style that the game will be in. So it's kind of been an uphill battle for the past few weeks, and I'm going to make you guys watch me struggle. So enjoy. Yes, score is like 20. Yeah, the Gettysburg Address is 4 score, and 7 years ago is 87 years. Yes? So that's we asked what is new, Julia. Yeah, so the newness, there's not much newness to report. I'm still working on Hollow Heart. I'll show you guys what Hollow Heart is. I showed it a bit last art stream, but I will show it again. And my friend and the creative director, producer of the project, Ilya, they don't have a social media thing set up for that yet, so I can't direct you anywhere to follow more information or keep up to date on the news for the game, but they're hoping to set that up at some point. So when they do, I'll have somewhere to direct you to. I don't have anywhere to direct you to right now for it, but I will do a quick little description of what the game is shortly. Ah, Davor, that's a very good tip. Don't bother learning new keybinds from Photoshop. Rebind everything. I don't know why I didn't think of that, Davor. I'm just starting to learn the key bindings in Clip Studio Paint, and I don't know why I'm doing that. And I've already remapped one thing that I use quite a lot, but it's not even something I use that much in Photoshop. It's too late for me. It's too late for me. The move hotkey in Photoshop is V, and the move hotkey in Clip Studio Paint is K, and I've already kind of learned both, and I really shouldn't have. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Jester Jeffy asks, how much longer until expert level in Clip Studio Paint? Considering, I've been using Photoshop for like 20 years. Probably another 20. Oh, Arabello, thank you, says. Arabello says, I'm a huge fan of your work on Crimson Diamond, by the way. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to get back into that after this contract is up. Hopefully before, I'm hoping to get a handle on the painting style, painting, and the program. I hope to get a handle on all that at some point, although I kind of anticipate it's going to be at the end of the contract. I'll be like, okay, I totally get it now, and then the contract will be over. But after that, yeah, I do plan on going back to doing more EGA pixel art for the Crimson Diamond, and getting back into developing Chapter 5, which was, as of a couple weeks ago, 30% finished approximately. So it was going well. It just I pick up contracts here and there, because they're really good for learning new things. I'm learning a ton of stuff right now with Ilya, with Clip Studio Paint. I'm learning a touch of Blender. He's going to get me into Unity a little bit. So I am learning a lot, and I'm getting paid for it too, because it's a fully funded game. But it just means that I keep pushing back the Crimson Diamond deadline, the launch date, and you guys are so patient and understanding about that, and I can't thank you enough, because you guys don't put any pressure on me whatsoever. But yeah, I feel like I've said this before. I want to work in the games industry in some capacity, and getting to learn all the stuff I've gotten to learn working with other people and just networking with other people is super important, because who's to say how the Crimson Diamond is going to do when it launches? I'm going to do my best to make sure it has the best possibility of having a good launch, but who knows? And in which case, I want to keep doing stuff and make my own games too, even though if I can't just make a living, live the dream like Rindislav is doing, of course, and just make my own stuff and make a living that way. I want to be able to kind of do a bunch of different other things in the games industry, and do some art direction, do a bit of a little pixel animation, pixel art, narrative stuff. I do other stuff here and there too, and so yeah, I hope to find if I can't find one place for myself that I can work in, I want to just have a bunch of little places I can kind of get contracts here and there, and hopefully that adds up to a living at some point. Oh no! Bilkun tried another router, didn't work even after factory resetting. Oh my gosh! Okay, so you gave up, you ordered 3 Euro units for mesh internet. Oh, good luck, Bilkun. Stupid DCHP IPs kept constantly dropping on every device. Oh dear. Either way, it's good to see you. Hello, Crimson Crew. Happy Crimson Tuesday, either way. Davor moved to Clip Studio from a couple pixel programs, so I was like, nah man, I ain't doing this. You're right. Davor, you're absolutely right. I should have thought of that at the beginning. It's ingenious. Just keep the same key bindings and everything. Cosmic Void 3, also good to see you. Welcome back. And again, Cosmic Void 3 is working on Blood Nova, successfully kickstarted, which is awesome. Cosmic Void 3 is also working on EGA text parser games, and you recently launched the second EGA text parser game, Tachyon Dreams 2, I believe, which is all free. and you can't ask for better than that. Jester Jeffy also is a fan of consistent hotkeys across programs. Should have thought of it. Should have thought of it. Dave were asking why move from Photoshop out of curiosity. There is a particular brush that Ilya really likes in Clip Studio Paint. It's a certain impasto brush, and so the style of the game is very heavily based around that particular brush, and that's why we're using Clip Studio Paint for this. Yes, Goemon Samaga, Clip Studio is more geared toward art. Like, yeah, it's definitely geared more toward like brush effects and all that kind of thing. The learning curve hasn't been that steep, but just the technique of painting with it. It's an impasto brush, and you have to kind of layer brushstrokes on top of each other, so the order in which you do things kind of matters at the same time, so you gotta kind of think backwards a bit. And work in layers. I've been working in layers, different painting layers, and then adjusting them or revising them, that type of a thing. So yeah, it's just a completely different technique than what I'm used to. I'm more, my pixel art and my illustration has always been really kind of flat, and it's just been like ink, like very much like comic book stuff. Like you ink the lines and you color them, and it's mostly flat color. And so it's been a huge challenge for me to try to adapt toward a more painterly style, a more painterly program, and this style, a very specific style in particular, which is kind of an expressionist, post-impressionist style that Ilya was going for. Dave was asking, where should I look for contracts like this? Dave, the thing is the trick for me has been not to look for contracts and just wanting to work on the Crimson Diamond. And I think it's like one of those Destiny's reverse psychology where you're like, I just kind of want to work on Crimson Diamond and finish it up. But then you get all these other, I get all these other opportunities for things. I'm like, okay, I can't say no to this. I'm gonna get paid to like learn a bunch of new stuff and get to apply that to another game. Like, I just couldn't resist. And yeah, it's totally like a money thing as well, of course. So that's the thing. And so I've been telling people in terms of with contracts and stuff. If I don't get contract work, I can just like really focus in and work on Crimson Diamond stuff. But if I do get contract stuff, then that's great, because that also means I get to learn a bunch of new things. So either way, I feel like I win, because I'm still making stuff. Money. Well, no, I actually am. I am using Photoshop Creative Cloud, just my Photoshop option now. I did upgrade to that, or change. I don't know if I want to call it an upgrade, but I did change to the Photoshop Creative Cloud model, the subscription model. So I do have the latest version of Photoshop, the one that constantly gets updated, because I did get a discount, and I probably wouldn't have done it elsewise. Yes, Last Studio, thank you. Thank you for saying take the time you need to make it the way you want and to make a living. So that's the thing, that's entirely the thing. Crimson Diamond, when I'm working on it, doesn't really make me any money. Besides, I get occasional Twitch payouts here and there during the year. But besides that, and also, of course, I've got a small Patreon as well, which I 100% appreciate. But those two things put together isn't really enough for my expenses, and so it's the contracts are like really good overall. Yes. Anyway, give a month when TCD will be released. Just don't mention the year. November. It'll be released in November. Judge Khan asks, "Am I well?" I'm pretty well, Judge Khan. Overall, I'd say this particular contract, I've been feeling like I've been trying to work a bit, like pushing myself a bit in terms of trying to get as much work done as possible, because while I am focusing on the contract, there's still some other things I need to get done here and there, and just the extra time that it takes for me to work on Clip Studio stuff and doing and redoing stuff at this inefficiency that I'm not used to really grinds my gears, and means that I have less time to, even for a few hours here or there during the week, not only to work on other stuff I still have, because I do have responsibilities and other contracts here and there, but also just to do relax things. Like during the week, I don't really find a lot of time for that right now, because a lot of it's filled with trying to get the stuff just right. And I haven't actually been getting it just right, so that's another thing, realistically, is As Ilya says, I'm like 90% there with the style, but I know like he has to make adjustments here and there to it, which I don't mind because I want him to get the end result as exactly what he wants. But of course, I want to deliver him exactly what he needs and what he wants, and I haven't gotten there yet, which is bothersome to me. And the artist's pride hurts a little bit from that, and so that causes me to spend even more time on this stuff, but at the detriment to other stuff, unfortunately. Yes, anyways, I have been able to dabble a lot in different areas in the game industry so far. I've been really fortunate, definitely. So I'm not going to complain. And whenever I've had friends who are freelancers who say they're busy, I always say congratulations for being busy, because that's the whole thing. That's what you want to be. You want to have your time filled with things, and so it's definitely a double-edged sword to be busy, but I would not trade it for anything else. Joe is here for you. Good to see you. Welcome back. I could turn the music down a tiny bit. Of course, I will do so. Give me one moment. There we go. Thank you. Arabella says, sure, take your time. Enjoy the process of making games. It's really important, and that can get ruined if you rush too much. Yeah, I definitely don't want to rush, and honestly, and that's another thing, it's a good and a bad thing, is I don't have a publisher on the Crimson Diamond. I'm not looking for a publisher either. I think I can self-publish it, and what that means is I have as much time as I want to take, and I can make it exactly how I want to make it. But of course, I always use the term double-edged sword, and of course the drawback to that is I put it on the back burner. When other opportunities come up, I put it on the back burner, and it just gets it gets delayed because of those things, because I can do that because it's only me that I have to answer to. But I'm glad of it, because the other stuff I have to do, people have deadlines, other people have publishers, other people have deadlines, other people have budgets, and it's nice to have something that doesn't have those things to deal with so much. But I know that I would probably get it a heck of a lot sooner if I did have those things hanging over my head. But I'm kind of glad I don't, because I do have those things hanging over my head in other ways, in other places. Yes, Cosmo43, thank you. Turn down the tombs. Perspective grids. Ah, well, you print out perspective grids as well, Gomansama. Nice. Nightbot is throwing up a few links. I'll talk about those things really quickly before we get into Clip Studio. November is a great month to release TCD. Thank you, Eating Wave. Judge Khan says, I know them feels. I've taken a couple weeks off to reset your brain. Yeah, like, that is another really important thing to be able to do as well. And I'm planning to do that sometime in the future. And I'll let you guys know when I have that all figured out. So you might get a Dan solo stream in the future. So we'll see. Yes, Mousemiss, exactly. Good to see you, Mousemiss. Freelancer life is drought or flood, never in between. Yes, 100%. Cam is out of focus. Oh no. I don't know why it does that. Thank you. Yeah, it's bizarre. I've got this Logitech camera and it's really good, but it goes out of focus from time to time. But if I start up the Logitech app on my computer, it seems to fix itself for whatever reason. No, it's not your eyes, just a Jeffy. Ah. Javor thinking about working on stream overlay pixels. Any suggestions for chat? Yeah, that's another thing that's been backburned, is I want to improve my stream setup. I have not. Okay, so there we go. And now that I've done that, okay, screen looks okay. Great. Okay, so moving on, we're going to move right along. Oh, I guess before I get into that, I will introduce myself to anyone who's new to stream. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes it's an art stream where I do either pixel painting or Clip Studio Paint, which is what we've been doing recently, and a Let's Play. And this is my third Let's Play that I'm working through right now, which is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure. And it's either that, or we have Dan on, who's the musician on the Crimson Diamond, and we do tracks. We do tracks pretty much from beginning to almost polished finish at the end, and we do take feedback for the tracks at the same time, which is really nice because chat gets to weigh in on some stuff, And just last week we had a music stream with Dan, and I think Bill Kuhn suggested that we incorporate a version of the Crimson Diamond theme song into this confrontation music that Dan was composing, and it worked out really well, and so that's kind of exciting. And next week will be a music stream if you're interested in seeing what those look like. But those are fun too. And yeah, I'm Julia Minamata. I am the game developer behind the Crimson Diamond, which yes gets backburned or backburnered, whichever that is, occasionally for other stuff that I do. But Crimson Diamond will come out. That's a promise. It's in November, in a November of some year. That's what we're up to. And I'm using Adventure Game Studio for the game. It is set in northern Ontario in the early 1900s. And it does have that look and feel of an old school Sierra adventure game, but hopefully it'll be nicer to you. Because I was never good at those games, and I think that everyone should be able to enjoy going through a story, figuring stuff out, talking to people, exploring rooms and things, all the fun stuff, and make it to some ending, which is what the Colonel's Bequest did, which is what my game is heavily inspired by, but hopefully having learned some lessons along the way from a game that came out in 1989. So yeah, I'm going to run the trailer, and then we're going to show some stuff. Speaking of other stuff I've been working on, I'm going to show some of that other stuff. Then we're going to get to Clip Studio Paint, and then we're going to get to Indiana Jones. So let's get a second here. I'm going to run the trailer for the game, and so if you're not familiar with this type of game, if you're not familiar with this type of game, there's a tutorial and everything, so don't worry. If you've never played a text parser adventure game, if you've never played an adventure game, there is a room that will help you walk through those steps and hopefully get you all up to speed. So let me turn off the music, and I'm going to run the trailer, and then we'll do some show and tell, and then onwards and upwards. Okay. Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist, assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, so Foggy Screen says the past tense to backburned or backburnered is moved to the backburner, which is probably for the best. Data Voice says, honestly, can stand difficulty less and less in narrative games as they get older, or are games just more consumable now? Not sure. Yeah, that's a really good question. I played Inspector Waffles from beginning to end fairly recently, and I needed maybe a couple little clues, but the game actually does have a built-in hint system, and I love the fact that I was able to get through that game with minimal difficulty. I had a wonderful experience with it, and I found it very enjoyable. I think, yeah, if I get stuck on anything now, as you've seen with my Let's Plays of the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and the other two Let's Plays, when I get stuck, I ask for help really fast. First of all, it's because I don't want you guys watching like a boring something where I'm just not doing anything, and also, there's so many games nowadays, and everyone's got these incredible backlogs that, yeah, I just want to get through and get on to the next thing. Dave also says, I definitely miss the narrative experience of the Colonel's Bequest, where it's designed so that you miss stuff and replay it, but it doesn't take 30 hours. Yeah, I mean, if you play it through, if you play Colonel's Bequest once through and then you feel like you're done with it, you could absolutely be done with it. Same with my game. Hopefully you can play through it once, feel like you're done with it. If you want to go back and try some other stuff, there's a lot in there, hopefully, for people. Different ways to do things and different things that you can miss. But yeah, if you're not into it, yeah, absolutely. If you play it once all the way through, you'll probably get good value for your money anyway, I'm hoping. Yes, anyway, yes, the TCD expansion pack game will take place in far, far northern Canada in Alert. It'll be it'll be like that Enclosure game. Ah, last time Anyway played Colonel's Bequest was 5 hours. It took 5 hours. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the Crimson Diamond from beginning to end would probably take, yeah, like 7 hours maybe. Well, first playthrough potentially. All right, so let's move on to the show and tells. Oh, that's not the show and tell. That is not what we need right now. Where's that? This is for later. If I can only find where that is. Okay, that's new LP. Okay. First thing to show that we're talking about real quick is... Oh. No, it's a mess. Okay. This one. Okay. Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator has a physical release by Serenity Forge. The premium physical edition is a Switch version that comes with a poster and a card for a downloadable version of the soundtrack, and a holographic Chad Shakespeare sticker. And there's another pre-order from Serenity Forge, which is the soundtrack on 2 vinyls, one green and one pink, kind of with the color scheme of the game. And these will be shipping in fall 2022. So that's kind of exciting. So, and hopefully, if and when I get one of those or both of these, I will show them to you on stream. Jed Khan, this piece of music is actually pretty famous. This is Red River Valley, and you may or may not be familiar with that. If you want to look up Red River Valley, it's a very, I don't know, it's like a standard kind of song. That's that. And the other thing I wanted to talk about really quickly is Witch Stranding. So this game is being published by Modern Wolf. Both Witch Stranding and Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator are created by Strange Scaffold, and that's headed up by Zalafir Nelson Jr. And here are just some screenshots for that. This is also releasing sometime this year, and I did some of the pixel art here for this game as well. So that's another fun thing. So yeah, there's the mentioning stuff that causes me to move the Crimson Diamond onto the back burner. This is another one of those, and it's really fun. It's I don't want to spoil anything about it, but if you like this type of aesthetic, which is this amazing tile-based kind of exploration game, you can wishlist it on Steam. And I do have a link. MW. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it just did. Perfect timing, Nightbot. Yes. So that's that. And is there one more thing to show? I think that was all I wanted to show for that. Okay. Next thing we'll be showing is browser window, I think, which I don't think is open yet. Okay. Yeah, it's showing browser window. Great. So this is what we're doing, what we're working on. This is the inspiration board for the environment I'm working on for Hollow Heart. And Hollow Heart is, let me just get the notes. Tactical, turn-based roguelike about making friends with monsters. The story is there's a mysterious signal that comes from the center of the earth, and you are part of a crew of scientists and diplomats that get sent down in a drilling machine to investigate what the source is. And on the way you come to these hollows, like these cave systems, where you meet some intelligent creatures that you need to befriend and learn from and gather resources so you can continue that voyage down to the center of the earth further to investigate what is truly going on. And so there is Canada. There is a crew element, and there's a resource management element. There is like a ship management where you have like different parts of the ship that you have, and each of the different crew members have fulfill different roles. So there's kind of one that's kind of got psychic powers, which is a dolphin. There's an engineer character. There is like a cook / sensual character. There's like a diplomat character, and all these things. And so you got to manage those people, as well as trying to figure out how best to communicate with these other creatures. So that's the game. If I remember, if I can show. One second. Oh, Control Tab. Let me just open up. I will open up the PDF for you guys. I did show it, but Illy did such a good job on it that I want to show that real quick. Okay, here it is. Just open this. 1 second. It's not. You shouldn't see it yet. You should just be seeing my head still. Okay. To give you an idea, Control Alt. Okay. Are we seeing it now? Let me just double check. Okay, good. We're seeing it now. Great. This is Hollow Heart, is what the game is called, and you can see this type of art is very painterly looking, and that's what this is the style I'm trying to duplicate. And you can see it's all divided into voyages and explorations and encounters. We're not going to read through this because I'm going to get down to it. Oh, Deluxe Text asked, show a fun book. Fantastic. Okay. After, Deluxe Text, you've been incredibly busy. Good. It's good to hear. Ah, Art Bible is the term for it. You said, yeah, I've always only ever heard Inspiration Board. Just to Jeffy, thank you for attempting to wishlist, because you've already wishlisted. I will show a fun book after I show this. Oh wow, you got 100k channel points to blow. Yeah, so there's a few things. There's a few ways to spend channel points. One is, fun book. One is watercolor cat card, and one is something else, which I don't remember. But yeah, I will get into that. These are the crew I was mentioning. So this is this Ian the Ambassador, this fellow, Susan the Mechanic. Hopefully you can see all this. And we have Bob the Dolphin and Laszlo the Specimen. So these are all our characters here. And there are different biomes, and I'm working on the second biome. But yeah, we talked about crew management, exploration, the road. So you know, this idea is that your playthrough's can be short because everything's kind of randomized. There's a lot of watercolor cats, indeed. Yeah, Twitch is another one of those things where I haven't really been updating stuff because of time. But yeah, so the references here are Journey to the Center of the Earth, of course, At the Earth's Core, 3 Body Problem Uplift series by David Brin, all this fun stuff. And I love a lot of this type of science fiction stuff, so it's really fun to be working on it. And yeah, we're talking about the art direction, Edward Munch, Emily Carr, Post-Impressionist and Expressionist, so this type of very stylized figures and environments. So that's what we're working on. And but I will go to show a cool book, and I've got plenty. So here we go. Oh, Deluxe Text, yeah, watercolor's the best. Okay, let me get. I'm just gonna move over here for 1 second. I'm gonna show. I've got this one in particular I've been thinking of. A book I really love. Another book I got in London, actually. Okay, and I'm going to turn off, I think this is, okay, this is getting keyed out, so I will turn off the chroma key for a second. So this one, yes, okay, that's me. There's the one, filter. Chroma key off, okay. Here is the book. So thank you for your channel Redemption Deluxe Tux. This is Rice's Language of Buildings. I got this in one of the very many bookstores, the gorgeous bookstores in London. This particular song, it feels Nobo Uematsu-ish. Huh, interesting, because I think these are all Canadian folk tunes. And Jessica Jeffy's asking, what's the best program to simulate painting a watercolor, Krita or Corel Paint? That's a really good question. I have not tried to simulate the effects of watercolor in any of my programs. But this is great because you can see how it's got all these really helpful, beautiful, speaking of watercolor, these are watercolor illustrations, so you can see each of these things, what they're called. And I'll open this up. It kind of shows you what are all these things, every single beautiful architectural feature you've ever seen has a name. And what I love about this is it very clearly, and clearer in a way that photographs can't do, very clearly labels everything and all the different major architectural movements. Artistic Coolies says a lot of programs are good at watercolors, just depends what you want out of it. Oh, and Artistic Coolies says Rabel 5 has this new program that's working on mimicking realistic paint effects. Sweet. But yeah, this is this gorgeous, and of course it goes in chronological order. So we start, we start with all this stuff, swag and festoon. This is all stuff, but we've all seen all this stuff, in movies and in books and everything, and it's really great because you can find out the names of so many things, because of visual guides like this. Even types of brickwork, right? The Flemish bond, the English bond, rat trap bond. This is stuff that I can't easily Google, but to have it all set in one place. Diapering with burnt headers. I wouldn't even know where to start. And so this type of thing, yeah, is a fantastic resource. And just a gorgeous, gorgeous watercolors. Simple watercolors. I love it. Love it. So this one actually is a lot like the other book I have, which is the watercolor storefronts. But yeah, I can't get enough of it. Super educational, and yeah, it's just also more fun to me than just photographs would be, So there's that. Yes, I love stuff like this. Alright, so that's that. So thank you again for the redemption. I love showing books from my collection of books. Okay, I'll turn this back on. Okay, great. And how is it looking right now? It's kind of a little flickery, so let's adjust that a little bit too. Is that better or worse? When it's minimized, you won't see as much of this. Oh, that's not bad. It's acceptable. Yes, lots of design reference. I love lots of books. That book, yeah. But yeah, I've got tons of stuff over there. But anyway, moving on. We're gonna get into what we're up to today, which is paint. We're gonna be painting, and hopefully you should be seeing Clip Studio Paint right now. And this is some of the stuff I've been doing. Oh yeah, I also want to show you guys the texture sheets I made last week. 1 second. So, where was it? Okay. This one. Okay, so this one is one of them. I don't know if this might be just an old version of it. But here is a bunch of these different things I created. So kind of very painterly, obvious brush strokes. The brush is called Impasto, Mic Oil Impasto. And so we've been using that. And just trying to get the kind of really scrubby look to these things. Yes, mushrooms. Oh geez, Deluxe Tux, you should make your canvas bigger. After all, you will need as much room as possible once you start. Oh dear. Yeah, so a lot of these are kind of different elements. Like this full area. This is a wall kind of piece, an asset. Other things like these little mushrooms that can attach to other things. So what would happen with these is you could attach them to other bits of things wherever you'd want. So that's something I'd come up with before. I will show the other texture sheet, and then we'll get to work. Here's when it's crowded. Oh dear. More kind of like, weird shapes. Kind of this idea of this dimensionality. And so I did these on separate layers, a lot of these. So this one here, the back darker part is a separate layer, and then I kind of merged it all together. But yeah, you can see a lot of stuff was using that the mushroom inspiration board that we were showing before. But yeah, I just today was working on another type of wall element, but using kind of other types of mushrooms. But the idea, one of the bits of feedback I got was to make this look, to give it kind of like a, not just realistic kind of a look. So that's another thing. But I can see already I should pick out more lights in this and give it more depth. So I'm just gonna do that just a little bit. Mushrooms, yeah. So the second biome, and I actually should go over what the inspiration board says, because so this particular brush, what it does is it takes the two colors that are listed there, and it kind of smushes them together and shows brush strokes. So it's kind of, and there is pressure sensitivity. I'm just really not that good at it, never having really used that kind of a thing. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. And then after this, I'm going to be backtracking in the Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and Last Crusade, because that's going to be necessary. Ah yes, Eating with asks, why is everything in grayscale? Will that be used so other colors can be laid over them like in template models? Yeah, that's kind of interesting, and actually I really feel fortunate that this is the way that this stuff is being made, because it's going to be colored in Unity. So Unity, you can project like colors of light onto assets, and then that's how they're going to be colored. So it's really good because I don't have to even really think about having to color these, because I think that would have been impossible for me. I'm having a hard enough time figuring out this painting style, and to have to think about color on top of that would have just completely been overwhelming for me, I think. So yeah, fortunately these can just be kind of a grayscale type of a thing. And I just have to concentrate on the values, the tones, and the depth and stuff. Ah, Davor says lighting is one of the Unity reasons I like learning Power Quest. Yeah, how is Power Quest going, Davor? I am curious about it. And what is it kind of, what's the programming language that you're using in Power Quest? Jester Jeffrey says, to quote the closed captioning, working on a pimple, but I will go to show a cool. Yeah, I don't know how useful the web captioner is, but it is trying its best. Oh no, it's frozen and broken. Yeah, it does that from time to time. And I don't know if it's just a matter of me having too much stuff open or what. So I'll just shut these other texture sheets off. At some point, when I learn Unity, hopefully I can show you guys what that looks like too. But I'll also turn off the I'll also turn off Firefox, and maybe that'll help or something. Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. So yeah, it's I feel a little bit self-conscious, you know, painting this kind of stuff in front of you guys, because it's definitely not my forte, but it's kind of like double dipping. I need to do this stuff, and I need as much time as possible, and that's why I'm doing this in front of you. Ugh. Ah, okay. Interesting. Davor says Power Quest is designed to be very AGS friendly. Language is C#, but it exposed an AGS like script, but some of the stuff you can do like drawing walk areas is very much faster. Ooh. I probably asked the same questions multiple times. No text parser yet. Oh, Deluxe X, interesting. You don't think Power Quest has many commercial releases to its name yet. Really looking forward to the Drifter, though. I can't remember what Inspector Waffles used. I wonder why there's no... How long has Power Quest been around, I wonder? And it does seem kind of curious that no one's used it for a commercial release. Yeah, I think that's pretty okay at the start. I was gonna use this stack of mushrooms to kind of try to do a few things. I was thinking of one of the types of elements that I need for this environment is stuff that's hanging from the ceiling. So I was kind of thinking it would be fun to do kind of like pendant lamp mushrooms, which we don't really see in real life, but one of the feedback bits that Elio did give me was that maybe make stuff that's kind of weirder and like less natural looking. In which case, I think it'd be really good to try to do some pendant lamp mushrooms. Because I really love pendant lamps, but I don't think, as weird as mushrooms are, I don't know if you've ever seen ones that look like pendant lamps. So this idea where you kind of have... Actually, I want to start with a mid-tone first. Oh wow, Deluxe Tech says it took AGS almost 10 years to see its first wave of commercial releases. Okay, yeah, and I was about to say, yeah, I figured Dave Gilbert would have been the first with Shiva and Blackwell 1. Okay, so just a matter of time then, in which case... Deluxe Tux, will you be making a commercial release? For... with Power Quest. Show us all how it's done. Because I know, you know, there's very clear advantages to using Unity for stuff, like that flexibility with the platforms and things. Oh, Deluxe actually make a commercial release from Pigs Fly. Yeah, Deluxe Tux, you've got like a hobby thing going? Oh, your real life job is sapping all your time. Yeah. I understand. Like, I don't... Everyone who has a full-time job and has like their little passion hobby projects, my hat's off to all of you people. I'm one of them too. And good luck to all of us. And just may it stay fun, you know? Yes, we're trying, exactly. That's the important part, right? The trying. You know, I don't care what Yoda says. I think it is the important part. Deluxe, I still want to write a text adventure someday really badly. I've said I've got this bucket list of, well, not bucket list, but I've got this list of things I want to do after the Crimson Diamond, and I want to do a text adventure and adventure on. I want to do that so much. That's the goal. I also want to make an adventure game on the Playdate. I've been seeing all kinds of really cool things on the Playdate, and it's very exciting. So, hopefully, I can make that come true. Oh yeah, and speaking of Playdate, there was a new OS got released just this past few days, and so I did update the OS on my Playdate, but it didn't make Mirror work for me yet. I'm still waiting for my consumer unit. I'm hoping that Mirror will work on the consumer unit I should be getting at some point, but it hasn't happened yet. something I have noticed when I do these assets is I don't give them enough contrast. So I tend to go in and I start cheating stuff. But I think I'll put some reflected light on there. Ah, Deluxe Talks, the Davor says there's an adventure jam coming next week. Ah, anyway, it says, when I was working a Dilbert job, when I went home, I'd work on one of my side projects, which I'd call doing some real programming. Yeah, side projects are awesome. And may they bring you, pleasure and fulfillment at any stage of completion. Aw, Deluxe Sex says, I want to erase my memory of Thalmastry so I can play it again for the first time. I still, yeah, speaking of backlogs, yeah. I actually, on my desktop, I've got Ready to Play and everything all installed. Fit for a King, which is on Steam, and it's published by Kit Fox Games. And it's not EGA, but it kind of looks EGA-like, and it just looks like a lot of fun. And so that's like my next thing I want to try. But yeah, it kind of just looks like a suction cup. I want to make. I'll do versions of this. But using this thing as a reference, like some of these have kind of fun shapes, so let's do some more fun shapes with them. Wishlisted mask was nice, yeah. I also did buy Disco Elysium for 60% off. I have no idea when I'm going to have the time to play that. But I've been told by many people whose opinions I respect that it's really, really good. So, I have it. And one day I will play it. Deluxe text in my backlog says, my backlog is huge because I haven't had time to play games for a month. Right now I am ignoring about 10 things I should be doing because it's Tuesday and you deserve a break. Deluxe text, you do deserve a break. And thank you for being here. It means a lot. It means a lot that you guys are here. And sometimes, yeah, there are those Crimson Tuesdays where I myself think, oh my goodness, I'm tired. And I just want to be in bed right now. But every time I'm glad that I'm here. Judge Khan, you got Disco Elysium for Christmas. You haven't started it yet either. Oh wow, Dave was 40 hours in. To Disco Elysium, nice. I need to sit down. Mazma says I need to sit down for a long time with Disco Elysium. Yeah. I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's not happening for a while yet, and I don't know when it's gonna happen. Maybe I should do like a swirl. Maybe I'll make this a spiral or something. I think that might be nice. That. It's not really a relax at the end of the day game. Oh, and there was a voice update to Disco Elysium 2 as well. I mean, there's no Disco Elysium 2 as far as I know. I think it's a matter of like developing a routine. That I think can be really important, and that includes making sure you have time to relax and take stuff in. Wow, I don't know about this. Oh wow! Oh, the voice update was free. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, and have the Disco Elysium devs done anything after that or before that? that team or that studio. Oh, I should have not done it that way. Just done it like this. Painted. Man. Speaking of releases, another friend of mine had a game launch recently that he worked on called Rogue Legacy 2, which I don't know if that's something I would play, but that's apparently I saw that there was a 0 punctuation down on it. That's Crochet reviewed it, seemed to quite like it, and they played it a bit on stream, and it looks like a lot of fun, but I just don't know if that's something I would play necessarily. But yeah, he worked on that. Another one of my friends, so I should ask for a key or something. Oh wow, Blackholton says it's so for Disco Elysium, it's their first game. They're an art collective, I think. The main writer has written a book prior. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, and waiting for his book to get translated, Blackholton. Wow, that's amazing. Welcome back to chat, Jim Matt. He reminds you of neoclassical mushrooms. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to make pendant lamp mushrooms because some of the elements I need to make have to be hanging from the ceiling. And I love pendant lamps, and mushrooms kind of seem like they would work with that shape really well, but I don't. I'm trying to get some dimensionality here, and I don't know how well I'm doing with it. Jeffy, I remember my son was really into Rogue Legacy, didn't know there was a sequel. I'll ask him about it. Yeah, it's the art style is different with this one. It's not pixel art this time, but people seem to really like it, and they said that even Yahtzee's review said that it's like just if you like Rogue Legacy, this is like Rogue Legacy, but like improved in a lot of the ways, which I guess is all you could really ask for from a sequel. So yeah. Maybe at some point I can have I talked to Ilya about maybe having him on a stream where he can, I guess once once all the social media stuff has been set up for Hollow Heart, maybe we can have him on and he can show it off and stuff. So this is another fun kind of trick to use. I mean, just like in Photoshop, you can have the layers do different things. And in this case, you can, I think I used darker color as a thing, and you can kind of adjust. So if I want to have this feeling of shade while still preserving the brushstrokes underneath, I can use darker color and make it, kind of play with that opacity a bit. So yeah, there's some techniques here I can be using better to kind of give this more dimension than I have right now. It's Cypress D. Good to see you. Welcome. I'm not sure. I feel like you've maybe been here once because I kind of recognize your name. But if this is your first time, welcome to chat. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Cypress D says Rogue Legacy as a franchise is super influential. Was really early to the roguelite party, so I have a lot of respect for it. It looks fun. I'm not sure if my friend worked on the first one. I feel like he may have, but I know he did quite a bit on the second, art-wise. Tika, good to see you. Fellow Canadian Tika. Deluxe Tux, you enjoyed Rogue Legacy, but you were Rogue Legacy'd out after the first one. Haven't bought the sequel. No way, Deluxe Tux. Kumail Nanjiani, of all people, recommended Rogue Legacy to you when it came out. To you directly? Do you know Kumail Nanjiani? He's an amazing stand-up. This was before Kumail blew up in popularity. That's awesome! I had no idea that Kumail was a fan of those games. I remember, when he first came around, his stand-up, I was really impressed with his stand-up. And of course now he's, you know, in Marvel movies and he was on Silicon Valley and all that. But if you ever want to see some fun stand-up, definitely check out Camille's stand-up specials. They're fantastic. Really, really, really good. That's not even darkening anything, is it? Oh, directly! That's fantastic, Alextex. Yeah, he got super buff for Marvel. You know what's funny? Because I did read an interview with him that said that he actually liked doing gym stuff back when he was in Pakistan, so it's not even that unusual for him to be totally buffed up. He did a piddly little improv show called Bunk, hosted by Kurt Brunwald. You know, he also was on an episode of Dan Harmon's D&D. Dan Harmon does a D&D show, and I can't remember what it's called, but Camille was on it, and he was really, really good on it, of course. And Camille was also on Murderville, which is on Netflix right now, which is Will Arnett's show, and if you love mystery stuff, and it's so much fun. You kind of they have these guest stars in that don't know what the script is, and they have to improvise along with Will Arnett and everyone else who actually knows what the script is. And it's basically investigating a murder in like 25 minutes or something, and they have to meet the suspects, and they have to like find clues and decide at the end who the murderer was, and it's a lot of fun. Yes, he has this Indoor Kids with his wife, the podcast. Oh, Pepsi Otaku, good to see you. It's a Harmon Quest. Yes, Harmon Quest is what it was called. There's a lot of really good people on Harmon Quest. And CGG, good to see you. Mushrooms, yes, fungi that I love to hang with. Yeah, in fact, these are exactly that. These are fungi that I'm hoping will be hanging. I am trying to figure out pendant lamp fungi, and I think what I need is I need more reference. I do have more reference. I'm going to pull that. Yes, Jessa Jeffrey, welcome to Camille Nanjiani Lovefest podcast, everyone. Yes, I mean, this isn't really a podcast, but yeah, I mean, big fans of Camille Nanjiani here. We've recommended his episode of Harmon Quest, his episode of Murderville on Netflix. We've recommended his stand-up, recommending Silicon Valley, which he's in, which is really good. I haven't seen him in any of the Marvel movies, actually, so I can't recommend him for there. I'm sure he's really good. Trust the fungus. Speaking of mushroom games, if you're into Metroidvania games, check out Lone Fungus by Bast Games. Oh, cool. Not heard of that one. I've got more mushrooms in here, so why don't we get some more mushroom reference to do more mushroom pendant lamps. Ooh, and I also want some to be drippy, because that's always fun. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to show you guys the Mother's Day card last stream. So why don't I show that? This is this year's Happy Mother's Day card for 2022. The cake that's in this picture is a matcha. It's a matcha cake. So it's made with rice flour, like mochiko, which is a sweet rice flour, 2 tablespoons of matcha powder, and some condensed milk. And it's like a dense, chewy kind of cake that's moist. And the outside has got just a chocolate ganache coating with icing sugar and matcha powder on top. It's not even mushrooms, it's not even a sponge cake, it's actually really dense. This is, yeah, the cat has a name. This is Dido Cat. She's the last family cat that was around, and she died, oh my gosh, like 7 or 8 years ago now, I think. Yeah, so Dido Cat is immortalized in all the kind of birthday cards and Mother's Day cards, etc. that I've made in the past. So whenever you want, when you redeem the channel point reward, show a cat card, Dido is in most of them, and there are other cats that have come and gone through the years too that have been with us. There's Sparky, and there's Leo as well, but Dido was the last off, and so she still figures into these cards quite a bit. Deluxe Tech says you're a backer of Lone Fungus. It's out now in early access. It's good even being in a state of half development. Nice. I backed Mina the Hollower, which is Yacht Club Games, who did Shovel Knight. And that one looks like a lot of fun and gorgeous pixel art. So speaking of backing stuff. Yeah, anti-CGG, exactly. So many games that are not quite completed have so much content I would hardly be able to notice. Another one is Caves of Quud, which is still in early access. It's been in early access for quite some time, but it's just it's chock full of stuff. Ah, Mina, except for you played the Mina demo. Makes you want to revisit the GBC Zelda games. I actually didn't play the Mina demo. It just looked so good, and I did enjoy Shovel Knight, bits of Shovel Knight, so I was like, it's no brainer. Yeah, Yacht Club is fantastic, absolutely amazing. But yeah, so this is the card. There are so the flowers that are by the cake, the kind of the purpley pink flowers, those are crocuses, and the crocuses had bloomed in my mom's garden. She also has daffodils, and that's what that is. There are a lot of goldfinches in the garden as well, so that's why the goldfinch is there, and Dado is there as well too. So yeah, so that is the Mother's Day card for this year. I forgot to show it the last couple of weeks, but yeah, we're gonna go back to these lamps. But I was gonna pull out more mushroom reference. Just a Jeffy, Caves of Quud reminds you a lot of some games that you used to run on your BBS when you were a kid. I am in early access for Caves of Quud, but it's one of those things where it's something you can't just sit down and casually do. You really have to get in there, and so I haven't really spent that time on it yet. Yeah, I kind of like this. I don't think these are real mushrooms. I think this is somebody's rendering, but I quite like that. So I think I'll try to do something that kind of looks like that. Yes, alien mushrooms. Shovel Knight's too good for you. Deluxe looks you suck at it even though you recognize it as amazing. It's beautiful, isn't it? There's so many different kinds of beautiful pixel art. But yeah, I'm just at this moment, I'm just trying to do a bunch of different things really quick. And so this one actually, I would do this as a pendant lamp. So I'm going to flip this around. Oops. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Ethan, for sharing the Mother's Day card. I just completely forgot. I had even prepped it and everything and put it in that folder for you guys, and then I just proceeded not to. This is gonna work. All this is, hopefully gonna be at least good starts for things, and I don't even know. So we're gonna work on this maybe until 10:30 or so, and then we're gonna get into Indiana Jones. It seems really weird to me that we have to take a painting off the wall. First of all, because paintings aren't, traditionally something we would take off a wall. Just to carry around as an item, and second, I can't think of a good reason why we would need to, and it certainly hadn't been suggested that we should do that, but, who am I to say? Either way, says, the mushroom on the top right reminds me of the scene with the Pegasus nest in Quest for Glory 5. You know what, I have never played Quest for Glory 5, and it's, yeah, I know, I know that you have made, it possible to play Quest for Glory 5 on a Mac, which is kind of awesome, but I've been watching the Level 0 NPCs on YouTube play Quest for Glory 5, because it's one of those ones where, yeah, just kind of 3D, and I never got around to playing it, but I hear that it has some good in it, but sometimes the closest I get to playing a game is watching somebody else play it as I'm working. Sometimes it sounds... Oh, wow. It's the first time that's happened. And sometimes that's as far as I get when it comes to playing stuff, is just watching other people. So everyone who does Let's Plays for stuff, new, old, anything, thank you so much. Has some good in it. Yeah. It's not completely irredeemable, therefore. Oh wow. Eating Way says there was some weird issue with the original Crash Bandicoot 5 game installer. It didn't work on Mac OS 9. I was able to get a German installer, Drakenfuhr, which I guess is Dragonfire, to work on Mac OS 9. So I wrote that little AppleScript as a workaround. That's amazing. I wish I knew technology better. I should make you guys watch me use Blender to set up the assets for implementing into Unity. It's very sad. I'm very not good at it. And it's in that way where stuff will be selected together and I won't know why. It's that level of incomprehension. I can do what I need to do with it, but I almost don't even know what I'm doing. Bill, could you picky about which Let's Plays you watch, and when almost every other word is swearing, you switch off? Yeah, it is funny, because I do have certain things that I'm not too big on in terms of Let's Playing. I don't actually tend to care too much if someone's like reading everything. If they just kind of give me like a breakdown of what is being said, I'm kind of fine with that, but I don't necessarily need someone to just perform all the lines. Oh, see, Dave, exactly. There's some stuff, like Hungry will play NES stuff. Or yeah, like I saw Hungry playing Ultima stuff, and I would never play it, but I'm so glad someone is, and I can kind of watch it in the background. Get the idea? Oh, just a Jeff, you want to watch me struggle on Blender? We can totally do that. Yes, and yes, Vilken, yes, Hugo 2 does have the Dalek in it. Judith Butler's Lover, as always a pleasure to see you. I know I know the lyric, but I will go down with this ship. I won't put my hands up and surrender. Then I get a copyright strike. There will be no white flag above my door. Yes, yeah, Dave, well, you did mention that the Blender is Z up right-handed, and Unity's left-handed Y up. And yeah, I'm kind of freaked out by all of it. But, you know, like, it's learning, it's good for me. Either way, speaking of Blender, do you know those videos called Will It Blend? I don't remember those, but I remember on Letterman they would have Will It Float, which I thought was a lot of fun. Started way back in the 1980s from the movie Gremlins when the mother blended a gremlin. Whee! Yeah, I know, Deluxe Tux. That was half a second of poor singing. But they'll catch me. They will. Like, Grundislava said he's whistled a song, like 5 notes of a song, and he's, you know, gotten a copyright notice or whatever. So yeah, it happens. Okay, after we work on this little mushroom, then we will get into some. I'll maybe find the Blender and I'll start it up, and you can watch me hilariously bungle my way through the tutorial that was written for me. Yeah, we can totally do that. I don't mind. Well, you guys can like shout at me how I'm doing everything wrong. Oh, wow, 480 by 270 is going to be the right stream overlay resolution. Yes, Judith Butler's Lover will be the end of this. Yeah, you're going to just keep feeding me song lyrics, and then I will sing them. And then that'll be the end of me. Actually. But good to see you, as always. I wonder, so, oops, I'm going to start another layer. Did I start another layer? Something else seemed to have happened. Yeah, okay, started another layer. And I'm gonna just try some of these weird, they're not even circular. I'm gonna do some of these. And then, yeah, sure, why not? Why don't we go into Blender? You guys can watch me flounder in Blender. Yay, Sister Jeffy, don't get so excited. It's gonna be painful to watch. I'm telling you right now, it's very bad. But yeah, I mean, it probably, it's something I have to do anyway with the these texture sheets. So yeah, why not? We'll do it. I'm just saying you won't thank me for it. It'll probably make you sick a little bit, but yeah, we'll do it. Just let me finish working on this little pendant lamp mushroom, and then we'll see. Blender. Deluxe, actually, I haven't called in sick one time in 8 years. Woo! Seriously considering calling in sick and playing hooky tomorrow. I probably won't because I'm a wimp. I was one of those kids that was really good on attendance. And I never played hooky. Ever. Nope. And I was also, I also was fortunate. I was not one of those kids that did get sick very often, so I was there all the time. Yes. Judith Butler's Lover, yeah, I'm gonna model the Palace of Versailles in under 30 minutes using nothing but hotkeys. Like, I won't even use the mouse. It's, yeah. I've seen some amazing things in Blender. Just stunning. Yeah, and it's kind of like, I can't even think of a comparison, really. It would be like, I don't know, it's nothing I can relate to. Think of something that you can't relate to, it's like that. Oh, Deluxe Tech says, if I blew my accumulated leave, I could be out for something like 120 days. Whew, over 1,000 hours in the bank. Oh no! Sister Jeff, you got your default cube on screen, ready to follow along. Oh gosh. Okay, so let me just finish playing around with this weird mushroom, and then we will get into awful Blender, and you can scream at me and tear your hair out. Ah, thank you, Bill Kuhn, a fellow square. Never played hooky. Speaking of cubes, a fellow square. Never played hooky. Being in class is better than being sick. Yeah, well, no, that's true. It's absolutely true. I was basically Hermione in school. I mean, I wouldn't go ooh ooh or anything like that obnoxious, but yeah, I put my hand up every time. I don't care. I got nothing. I'm not gonna say that I don't know something. Deluxe Tech, you know, zero Blender. You're not gonna learn anything on this stream, so if you're worried about that, don't worry. That's not gonna happen. No knowledge will be gained for the duration. Promise. You might actually, you know, just a Jeffy, you might actually unlearn some of Blender if you watch me. So that's just a warning for you. Ah, see, Deluxe talks now when you're in class learning anything these days you ask a million questions. Just as Jeffy would rather not be in class. I liked school. School followed very simple rules that worked. And I like that, because that's not like what life is. School is, you know, you study, you work hard, you're gonna succeed. That's great. It's like a computer game, you know? How could you not like that? NSEG agrees. School is logical and fun as a grown-up. Ah, just a Jeffy dropped out in grade 10. Hates school. You know, I don't think that is that uncommon, to be honest with you, just a Jeffy. And yeah, school is not for everyone. Absolutely. When I was a kid, I think I was super snobby about that, but I'm certainly not anymore. Because as I learned, life is not like school at all. And, you know, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and, you know, you get by without it, fine, and it actually can be to your benefit if you don't continue to, you know, hit your head on the wall on something that isn't good for you and doesn't work for you. So, nothing but respect for that. Even with what's dueling? You practice languages on dueling makes you feel like you're back in school. And yeah, just to Jeffy, if you have the right teachers, that can make a huge difference. But sometimes it's not really gonna mesh. Oh, interesting. Eating with said it was the social aspect of school you weren't so much a fan of. Eating with his breaking news life isn't fair. Exactly. Yes. Judith Butler's lover hated elementary and high school but loved university. And Anna CG agrees, dropped out of school too, did one grade 10 class and the rest I have is 9. And Deluxe Duck's always considered a smart kitty when your grades were average. Drop out buddies, yay! I loved every stage of high school. Like the end of high school, I liked every kind of school that I was in. But the end of high school was kind of rough. Just because I think I was getting burned out. And academic smarts, and if you're well suited to school, it can be a huge thing. Really, really helpful too. And I wasn't sure too much about the social value of college and university, but it's actually, for me, it was pretty significant, I would say. Like, I wouldn't be painting these mushrooms if it wasn't for college, because that's where I met Ilya. So there's already the benefit for college. And a lot of my friends to this day are friends I met in college, because we have a lot in common, not surprisingly. So that's been really good for me. But yeah, you don't need to go to college to make friends. I just did. Yeah, no log driver's waltz yet, just as Jeffy. I know. Well, there's 6 hours, so there's a chance we're not going to get to it, but it is on random. Eating with was academically smart, not destined to be a sports star. Deluxe Tux loved academically, high school, socially, not so much. Slash Studio was also another dropout. Dropped out from college to start a rock band, not your best idea. Now you're a teacher, go figure. Oh no, state exam, Judith Butler's lover, at the end of high school. Dave Roy liked the structure of school and principal, practice of switching disciplines every 45 minutes, having like 4 wildly different assignments every night, and getting penalized deeply for forgetting a single thing was way too much for you to handle. Yeah, commutes also are terrible for school. 1.5 hour commute each way, each day, Deluxe Tux, yikes. My commute was about 40 minutes, and I thought that was rough. And I also really just didn't like getting up in the morning, and I still don't. So that aspect of it, I was not really primed for learning when I had to get up and get to school and pay attention. But, I did okay. I really liked school. But, yeah, of course, certain aspects weren't my favorite. You worked on your commute, but still, yeah, that's a lot. I would, on my commute, I would just sleep, because I would have just stayed up really late studying the night before. Hunched over my desk, trying to be good at everything. That's how I did it. That's no surprise. No surprise that I kind of felt a bit burn-outy in my last year of high school, because... Oh, David Alexander 82. Hello. Thank you for the bits. Watching a movie but wanted to stop by and say hello. Thank you for stopping by. What movie are you watching? And enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it. Soon we're gonna move on to a blender. Judith Butler's lover. Getting up in the morning. I would scream some days while putting on clothes. Deluxe Text was also terrible waking up in youth, but now wakes up at 5:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, pants. I didn't have the energy to scream in the morning. I just misery. Just complete misery. It was wretched. Completely wretched. Ah, watercolor cat card day. Well, thank you. Oh, and show a fun book, Anna, as well. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you don't even know how many books I have to show. Let's see what I have here. Okay, I've got a fun one to show. I've got plenty. Don't you worry. No shortage. No shortage. Okay. Fantastic. I love showing the books too because I bought them and I have them, so this is like extra value if I can show them on stream. Yes, putting me to work while I work, I certainly don't mind, NSCG. CGG. Ah, okay, so Judith Butler's lover is screaming with pants. Like I curse the day and night and life and everything. Ah. With the pants. Very Shakespearean. Didn't have York's skull. I love books too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go with... Where am I going to go with this? I think this one. Okay, hold on. Move this one. So what was the book was the first? Yes, the book was the first redemption. So let's do the book first. The first book is gonna be this one. This one's fun. Okay. Is this gonna cancel? So this isn't gonna cancel out. Okay. Actually, that's doing something terrible. So why don't we're gonna cancel out anyway? The filter. Okay. So. Junji Ito's Cat Diary, Yan and Mu. Junji Ito is famous for Uzumaki and really scary, freaky manga. Junji Ito also made an adorable cat manga, and this is it. And it's adorable. And so let me just show you the funness here. Let's see. Yes, Cypress D. This is Junji Ito. Yes, and so here's... I don't know if you can kind of see that very clearly. But this is about him and his wife and their cats that they had in their house. And it's wonderful. And he makes them look super creepy. Yeah, therefore, honestly, I never regret any of the books I ever buy. So it's kind of funny because you get this, you know, it's adorable cats and he loves his cats, and it's even, oh my goodness, it's even got photos of the actual cats. It's so cute. Let's see, I'll also show you one more. It's a lot of fun. So that's the book we've got here. It's ridiculous. It's so sweet. Yes, I know. Cypress D, his personality is great. He seems, if you ever seen like interviews or anything, he seems very quiet and like, I don't want to say normal, but he doesn't, you see, Uzumaki and you expect, I don't know what to expect, but you don't expect just a quiet cat-loving guy. And so that's what this is. But he does make them look a little bit... He can't help but make them just a little bit scary looking. So there's that. Pulas, good to see you. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. This, Julia just a few weeks ago working on the bucket for her game. This is my hole! Yes, I love that meme from, I think that was at the end of the Uzumaki book. Yes. Yes, Goemon, some of you have that one. Yeah, it's fun. It does have a bit of a sad ending, but there's a lot of love in here. So thank you for redeeming Anna CGG. That's the fun book. Another fun book. Watercolor cat card. Let's do a watercolor cat card. So let's first put this away. the CGG, as it happens, very close to that is this beautiful card that I keep on my bookshelf. This is for Anna CGG's mom sent me this gorgeous card that she illustrated. So that's here too, and I look at it all the time. So that's there. But yeah, let's do a cat card. We can do a cat card now. I'm just gonna catch up. Okay. Life goal is to have a big ass library like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Okay. Cat card. We're gonna do cat card. Let me pick one out. Let's see what we have here. I don't know if I think I showed this one, but it's been a while, so I'll show this one again. Oh sure, absolutely, Anna. Yeah, I can show the card again. Anna's mom. This is the card Anna's mom sent me. As a thank you, because I helped with something. I can't remember exactly what I helped with, but I looked something up. And so she mailed me this gorgeous card. So thank you so much. So, it's on my shelf. I look at it all the time. But here is the cat card redemption from Day of War. Oh, the CS2 codes. Yes, of course. Okay, here is the card. I think I showed this one before. This is a Happy Father's Day card from 2019. This is a card of a bunch of the shows that my dad would record and we'd watch together. I don't know if anyone here would recognize some of these characters. This character at the bottom is a character from One Piece. This character is a character from a very strange show about half-siblings or adopted siblings that ran like a leasing store. I forget what it was called now. This is Anpanman. Anpanman is famous. He's got a red bean head. So you can see in the inside of his mouth, it kind of looks like a sweetened red bean paste flavor. And he is, he literally, like, he lives there in this, like, house with a chimney. And he lives in a really weird land with a bunch of other food-based characters. They just seem to travel around and give food to people. And he goes on patrol, and if he finds someone wandering, outside in the wilderness who's hungry, he gives them a piece of their head, gives them a piece of his head, which is very generous, and then they're not hungry anymore. Yeah, don't get his head wet or dirty, exactly. And then this character is based on Detective Conan, and Detective Conan has this particular kind of soccer ball, and he dresses in a blazer and a bow tie, and has these glasses. So that's Detective Conan, so that's a fun mystery series that I've watched as well. And this is Bikingmon, and Bikingmon is the nemesis to Anpanman. And he is just the biggest troublemaker, and he's wonderful. So that is a cat card. And I think I have shared this one before, but as long as you guys don't mind, repeats occasionally. And, I mean, some people are going to be here that haven't been here before, so this is going to be new for you. But those are just a bunch of shows that I've been watching. And the Awful Waffle Walker. Yeah, it's just... and that's another watercolor card. So thank you for the redemption, Day of War. I'm going to put that back in this binder. And then we're going to finish off my weird pendant lamp alien mushroom. Then we're going to go to Blender. Which I have to do anyway, so that'll be a good thing for me to get done. Yes, Jess and Jeffy, Father's Day is coming up soon. Hold on. Looks like my web captioner stopped. Okay. My web captioner did stop. Okay. Turning off chroma key, turning back on chroma key. Close. Okay. So. Okay. Back to pendant lamp. Back to pendant lamp. Oh, nope. And my earphone just came out. Back to pendant lamp. Okie dokie. None of the shows, but it was great. Thank you. I know, Blender on a pixel art stream, blasphemous, Pepsi Otaku. I agree. Yeah, just as Jeff, yeah, Father's Day is coming up, but I won't be doing a Father's Day card because my father passed away in 2019, so I don't do cards anymore for that. Alright. But we will get to the blunderness soon. I still watch the shows though. On the DVR. They're still set up, which is kind of nice. And I am learning Japanese at the same time, so it's very helpful and educational for me to continue to watch them. Just as Jeffy says, the one day, Father's Day, the one day a year I get to sleep in. Aww. Aww. Thankfully you don't celebrate Father's Day here. Just Judith Butler's Lover. Where's here for Father's Day? Judith Butler's Lover. Oh no, it's okay, Just a Jeffy. I still watch the shows, and I still like get to learn Japanese from them here and there. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Alright. Croatia! Oh, they don't do Father's Day in Croatia. I hear Croatia is gorgeous, Judith Butler's Lover, as well. I had a friend go to Croatia and said it was like the best part of the whole his whole European trip. So I hope you live in a pretty place. This looks ridiculous. I'm going to do a little shadow to it, I think. I'm going to pump up the contrast. Actually, I wonder if there is a way to just lighten. I'm going to play with the layer settings. Alice, Judith Butler's Lover. I don't want to sound biased, but it's the most beautiful country in Europe. No, that's wonderful. Yeah, I can't speak to what you're biased, but I have a friend who was completely unbiased about it, who totally felt that way. So there's something going on there for sure. And also it's kind of nice because I don't feel like it has the reputation of being the most beautiful country in Europe, so it's not going to be as crowded with people, which is always nice. Lucas, happy Crimson Tuesday to you as well. Yeah, we're back on not Crimson Diamonds. Oh wow, thanks for the sub, Fluke. It's fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And for the bits. I'm always glad to be on here with you guys, and sometimes, like I say, like even tonight, I was just like, oh, I woke up from a nap and I was like, I'm so tired. I don't know if I want to do this, but I never regret it. It's like buying beautiful art books. I never regret coming on to see you guys. Ah, Judith Butler's Lover says, maybe not in North America, but the last 10 years Europeans have found out about it. Uh-oh. And Lucas, no, I have not finished the bucket. This is a temporary reprieve from the bucket. Thank you, Just a Jeffrey, for the subscription, for the resub. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna try to set up, this layer as something that's gonna bring light to this particular part of the mushroom. There's a bunch of these different. Yeah, that's probably better. It's probably liking that a little bit more. Yes, happy Crimson Tuesday to all. Darevoy, that's very true. Darevoy says, I was saying this in Highbury stream, but the difference between how fun streaming is and how fun thinking about streaming it is weirdly large. I feel that way about like a lot of stuff, like even just chores and things. the amount of time it takes to do a chore versus the time, you know, it takes to just kind of grumble and dread doing a chore, that's a pretty big jump as well, I think. They often don't take as long as you think they're going to take, these bothersome things. Darken. Yeah. Huh. Maybe not darken, maybe something else. It kind of looks like a strawberry. I kind of like it. Yeah, sounds like you're getting bitten by the procrastination bug. Yeah. I don't find myself much of a procrastinator. It's just because I find it impossible to enjoy myself if I have stuff I need to do. Which, I don't know if that's better. It's probably not, in fact. Blend that together. I'm not a particularly carefree person, I don't think. So. Dave Voice says, as William Goldman wrote in The Princess Bride, pain is anticipation. I have not read The Princess Bride, but I do love that movie. Oh, that's good. Judge Khan says, I try to live by the if it takes a minute principle. If it takes a minute or less, just do it now and it won't pile up. Yes, and you have not always succeeded, as my desk would prove if you could see it. Yeah, there's a whole philosophy about like keeping your space uncluttered by just taking care of stuff as it comes in and not letting it accumulate, which I find very respectable, but I don't know if I could actually do that. But I totally get it, and just a little bit of effort, you know, on a daily basis really prevents having to put too much effort into something for like hours after things really pile up. That whole ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure type of a thing. Yes, and Princess Bride is a wonderful movie, and I haven't seen it in a long time. I should probably rewatch it. Oh, eating with flossing your teeth is super important. Beta Human Studio, good to see you. Yes, start where you are. It's literally impossible to do anything else. Very true. Yes, just a Jeffy. There's a Crimson Bride. There's a Princess Bride book. Yeah, the movie's based on it. Yeah. Oh wow, and there were parts of the movie, parts of the book the movie left out, so I definitely should read it. Judith Butler's Lover, yeah, desk is stacked, not cluttered. There's a difference between dirt and mess, so you know there's that whole thing too. Organized clutter. Fluka says, I believe in dealing with stuff as the feeling of actually doing something comes into my brain. Yeah. Yeah, I also, you know, to keep things straight in terms of things I have to do, I do have a planner that I write stuff into, so that helps to declutter my brain, speaking of brains and cluttering. Seeing a completely clean work desk gives you American Psycho vibes, Judith Butler's Lover. I like a bit of cozy clutter, I will say. But yeah, let us, actually... Let's see about getting us into some Blender. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Let's see about that. And I'm gonna need to look, I'm gonna put this on Big Julia face for a second because I need to consult my tutorial of how to do the stuff. And you guys don't need to see that part. I just need to have a quick look. Deluxe Tux, have a great night. Have the best night ever. Exactly, Deluxe Tux, I feel the same way. This is the best chat. Super relaxing. You guys know so much. Super knowledgeable. Super friendly. Yes, exactly. Eating with Planner's brain dump. It just takes such a load off the mind. Tools. Is it in tools? Somewhere. You should hopefully just be seeing my face. Image plane tutorial. Let's blend some pixels. Ugh. Yes, I super heart relax chill streams in chat. NSCG, it's always good to see you, of course, too. Oh no, this is the Blender tutorial. Okay, I'm just gonna look at this for a second. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna. Okay, you know what? I might have to switch back and forth to this, and you'll see that, but that's okay. We're just gonna let that happen. Oh my gosh. Why am I doing this in front of people? Okay. Hollow Heart. No, it's not in there. It's in the Google Drive. Hollow Heart. Oh, you know, I gotta import. Oh my gosh, what if I import it? What if I import it and it's not gonna be right? Import image. Have I already forgotten how to do this? Have I forgotten how to import things? Okay, Shift A is to import image. Plane. Image. Shift A. Image. Here it is. Reference image. Oh, Bill Kuhn. Yeah, that's another problem. My tasks build up over weeks and months, in a few cases even years, so that it will literally take weeks of focused effort to accomplish them. This is true, that also happens. You're fully in the bag before getting into Blender. No, Flucus, I am not learning Blender on the fly. I'm, much like the walkthrough I was following for Personal Nightmare, I have got a tutorial that Ilya wrote for me on how to do what I need to do in Blender, and I'm going to struggle through that together with you. Yeah. Rig a Nancy model it and rig it in 5 minutes. Oh, and I do have a voxel Nancy, I do. Oh my goodness, why am I doing this to myself? Why? This is a mistake. Okay, let's get to that PNG. Where'd it go? Oh, you know what? I don't think I even... It's not here as a PNG. Give me a second. I gotta save it as a PNG in this. So, because these are Paint Studio files. Okay. So the one I want is let's sort these by because the name certainly won't tell us any information. So let's sort these chronologically. Okay. This one. To be May 21st. This one. So let's save this one as a PNG. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be hired on by Marvel as a VFX artist. Export. Oh, you know what? I have to turn off the blue and the white. Okay. How do I do this? Can I just copy more? I don't even know how to do this easily. I told you it would be painful. Can I delete all the hidden layers? How do we do this? Export as a single layer PNG. The last song bopped, Dave. Yeah, I struggle through it together. Just following step by step exactly what I need to do. Oh wow, Judge Khan. The weirdest thing just happened. You need a fan for your Raspberry Pi, but the nearest electronics store is a 45-minute walk and your wife has the car. 18 months ago you found such a tiny fan on the street. It was still in the pocket of the jacket I was wearing that day, which I haven't worn in months. I love stuff like that. You moved house twice since you found it. I hope that's gonna be appropriate. Why does it look like that? Why does it look all crunchy? Is it gonna look crunchy when I bring it into Blender? Uh-oh. Anna, thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. You get your dream job, exactly, Maximus, a VFX artist. Discover your actual job to remove Harry Cavill's mustache. That's really thankless. Okay, so let's import. What was it? Shift A. Image. Reference. Oh, and I gotta find it now. This is. You can see why stuff takes me forever. Okay, this one. Why does it look like that? That doesn't look good. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna delete all the hidden layers. Can you delete hidden layers in Blender, in Clip Studio Paint? Okay. I'm just gonna merge all this. Flatten image. I'll save this as a PNG. I think that'll help. I shouldn't have exported it. Yes. Yeah, it looks crunchy. Oh, Judith Butler's Lover. I think what people were saying is that he was working on another movie at the time, and they had to do reshoots for the movie for Superman, and so they weren't allowed to shave his mustache because he needed the mustache for another role, and that's why they had to digitally remove it. I believe that was the theory. Okay, let's try that again. Reference image. I don't know, maybe it's just supposed to look crunchy. I can't remember the other ones looking crunchy though. Let's look at the other ones. Where's everything? It's easier to paint on a fake mustache than to digitally remove one. Yeah, he had to not have it in Superman, but he had to have it for Mission Impossible. Maybe it's supposed to look like that? I have no idea. Okay, we're just gonna go through this. I'm so sorry how boring this is. I'm so sorry. Oh, and Control W is not close in this? New. X. Okay, we're gonna try it, and hopefully things are gonna work out just fine. I can't remember what the other one looked like now because it's been a while since I've done this. Time to rebind clothes. I assume they've got a close in this, right? 10:30, we're gonna switch over to Last Crusade. Okay, so here's the reference image. We don't even need the ball. How do I get rid of the ball? Oh, just get rid of it. Okay. So here's the reference image that I need. Here's this. This is my Blender tutorial. Okay. Okay, just do another collection for the reference image and drag the reference image inside, which is this. Turn it off so you can't touch it anymore. There. So that's not clickable. Let's save this as something. Save it on the desktop. Biome 2. Damn. Judith Butler's Lover. If the costume department can give Billy Zane a full head of hair in the 90s for Titanic, they can give him a single strip of hair. No, the idea was they had to like I think contractually he had to have like a real grown mustache for Mission Impossible, and they weren't gonna budge on that. Oh, thank you, Jim Matt. Oh, you know what? Why am I even doing this? This isn't even the right thing. Oh no, it is. It is the right thing. Yes, thank you. Conquest of Camelot. It's got a lot of nice decorative borders. I will agree. Okay, so that's the first step. I did that. Second, switch to modeling in the top menu. Modeling. Nope. X. Shift A to make a plane. Mesh plane. Ah. It's like, I need to rotate it. It's splendid. I need to rotate it. This way. But then I also need to make it perfect. There it is. Okay. It's supposed to be like 90, I guess? Yeah, okay. So there it is. So there's our plane that is lined up with the other plane that we need. Just to Jeffy, your little girl woke up. You girl. Your little girl woke up. You had to be daddy. No, you did not miss any important blend. We've barely started. Yes, Cypress D says, oh, you are creating like a 2.5D thing. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I can do it. That's the important part. And eventually, hopefully, understanding will come. Okay. Object menu. Okay. Right. Transform. Wait. Object menu. Object apply all transformations to deltas. Object. Apply. I think this is okay, but everything's zeroed out. Yeah, Fluke, I wish that was the kind of blender I was working on. A little vodka, juice, ice, margarita mix. Okay, so I have to organize this. I have to arrange this plane so that it is hovering above the image that I need. And to move stuff along here, it just requires moving it and scaling it. I believe that's what I have to do with this. Yes, and loop cut. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Scale it. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Am I just not on the right thing? No. Okay, wait. That's what I want. Uh-oh. What happened? I used to have all those nice menu keys and now they're not there. I'm gonna restart. Ugh. Oops. I'm so sorry. Where? Maximus says new Stranger Things season releasing this Friday. Yeah, what happened to my... Just a Jeffy, what happened to my things? Why can't I move this anymore? Am I in the wrong view? Modeling. Switch, make a plane. Modeling, switch, modeling mode to top menu, shift A, make a plane. Please tell me what you're trying to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to move this plane that I've created over to where that first element is, and I'm not getting any of the movement along the axis type of thing, and I can't actually move this plane anywhere. There's supposed to be like these things I can grab onto. Am I just not in the right mode? This is what I get for trying to do this on stream. Apply Shift A to make a plane. Transform by 90 degrees to make it face, so it's facing upright. Object mode menu, apply alt transformation to delta, press tab to enter component mode. But in order to do the tessellation, I have to G. It's in object mode, modeling. Oh wow, I like that. Emberstein, I like the monochrome Nancy. This is perfect for this, what I'm doing right now. So this plane, I can't... Where is the movement for this plane? I got nothing. And it's not the thing, and it's in a collection that I can't click on, so I don't know what's going on. I just had that stuff. Man, I might quit out of this early and just take us to Last Crusade because I'm not getting anywhere fast. Plane. So there's the plane, but I just want to rotate it, right? And I want to rotate it 90. So this is 90. Right? And then I want to move it. But I can't move it along the axes properly now. No. Oh, we might have to never mind about Blender because I can't get any further than this. 3D, you know. 3D. No, just to Jeffrey, this is just, the artwork is a reference artwork. Editing the location. Yeah, this is the PNG I brought in because I need to do the tiling. It'll never catch on. Yeah, I input 90. Set the scale by number. Well, I also need to position it as well. So even if I scale it by number, yeah, I'm supposed to have like handles to drag stuff around. In object mode, you should be able to select any and hit G to move it. Object mode, hit G to move it. Okay, so I can move. This is good. Okay, and what about scaling? What's the... Is there a shortcut to scale with? Ugh. I guess you can see why things are taking me forever. Hit S to scale. Is there a way to scale non-uniformly? Is it a matter of pressing Y? Okay, that's Y. So I need X. No. Okay, that's okay. S and then X. No? No. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, that works for me. Gotcha. Hit the scale beneath the rotation. Yeah, I used to have like these, the mode would let me have like these like really nice, and I had it at the very beginning when I was showing you guys like the arrows, but anyway, if I can make it work this way, that's fine too. Tap to enter component mode. And then I can do this stuff. This is the loop cut, I think. What? Is it a view problem that I'm having? Why is... What is going on? How come it's not even showing the loop cut, the cuts that I can do? There it is. Oh, that... Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh. Yes, yeah, I got, yeah, just to Jeffy, yeah, the scaling totally works, and I'm very, very grateful. But I guess, like, why is the loop cut not showing as a slice inside this thing? It's good enough. Okay, so that's that. Use loop cuts to create tessellation. Press tab to come back. Align with reference image in view. Repeat for all component modes. Select bottom center vertex. And oh my goodness, 3D. Component select button, go to mesh, snap, cursor to selected. Mesh, snap, cursor to selected. Because they have to be, when they stand up on the plane, they have to pivot from that bottom area. Press tab, object mode, object set origin, horizon to 3D, cursor. Fast, it's riveting. And, oh, it's riveting and you're only going to need to see 20 more minutes of this. And then I have to do the shading. Dude, fellas, love, I can't wait for the next stream when Julia opens Pro Tools and begins her indie rock career. Yeah, Florence and Her Machine better watch out. I really like Florence and Her Machine. I would sing that in karaoke and it'd be so obnoxious. And I'm not going to try any because I don't want copyright. Like I could even do it well enough. What you guys might not be fully appreciating is the stuff that I'm good at took decades to get good at, and anything else is very, very, very not proficient at. I am not. Go to shading tab. Go to shading tab. Okay. Go to add a texture, image mode. Image, add texture, image texture. Oh, how come I can't do that? Add shift, add texture, image mode. Yeah. Shift, add texture. Add texture. Is this not where that's supposed to be? Yeah, imagine being good at things, Cypress G. I am good at a few things. Yeah, let's get Julia an MT32. The thing is, Dan has done like a billion witchcraft related things to that. That he doesn't have to worry about me figuring that stuff out, because he has like a bunch of different programs to make that thing work, and I couldn't begin to say. Shift, add texture, Shift A, add texture image. Oh, okay, I didn't do Shift A. Shift A, add texture. Oh, no, I did. That's not even selectable. Nothing's selectable here. What have I done? Oh, you know what? I have to click off of this. Riveting. No. Nope. Thank you, just to Jeffy. We love you, Julia. I mean, you really need to get better at Blender. We love you anyway. Thank you, I appreciate it. All design software initially feels like it was built by aliens. Yeah, it's fine. Like, I actually have done exactly these steps twice before the previous week. So yeah, I think it's a combination of trying to do it on stream, and also trying to like keep up with what you guys are up to that is presenting me with difficulty because I have done this successfully twice. I'm an expert now, clearly. To go to shading tab, shift AI texture. Why? Should I have done that at the beginning? Does it think I just want it for that thing? Can I just click off of it? It should just be off, right? Yeah. This is, at least I was correct, and that you can just watch me struggle. Yes. Judith Butler's Lover says, I opened a blender once and I felt I was on Star Trek and someone said, analyze the chronoton radiation. I swear I've done this before. But it's not happening tonight. It's not happening tonight. But hey, at least I got a couple of few mushroom pendant lamps working. But yeah, UV editing. I don't know why that's ghosted out. Maybe I should have tried that first. Anyway. I think it's 10:15. It's 10:15. I don't have to think about that. That's not an opinion. I'm just gonna leave that for now and have to come back to that on my own time. I did get a couple things done on stream today. We're gonna go into indie, which is far more straightforward, although we do have to do some backtracking. I'm gonna close all this business up. And we are going to slouch, what's what I want? Slink defeatedly into Last Crusade. That's what we're gonna do. Wow, 35 people are watching me do nothing. You guys are the best. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright. We are going to move on to something I'm a little bit better at. Not much more, but a little bit. We're going to go into Last Crusade. And we're going to go to our father's house and take a painting off his wall. For no gosh darn reason that I can ascertain. So I think the only one we have in our list of save games to load. Well, yay, water and bottle. Bill Kuhn, have a great night. I appreciate your commitment to wanting to play this on your own. I totally do recommend it. Although, don't be shy about a walkthrough. Yeah, Maximus, we have to continue on an existing save, but we had this problem with a file cabinet because there wasn't a card in a file cabinet because we didn't give our painting from our father's house to one of the guards. And because of that, we can't get into the vault. And because we can't get into the vault that's in the art gallery, we don't know what the grail is supposed to look like. Yes, there was. So my memory is usefully... Neon Venom, thank you for the raid. Fantastic. Perfect timing. You missed all the Blender struggles and all the Clip Studio Paint struggles. You've come at the right time. We're going to play some Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Welcome, welcome. Hi, good to see you. Still stuck on Crunchy Beta Human Studio. Yeah, I'm sure it would have been fine. But yeah, we're going to... Tumor Sir Richard took a lot of punches. I think we're gonna have to rewind and go to our father's house and get the painting, and then head to Castle Brunwald. You were doing 3D yourself on Cinema 4D. My hat's off to you. I have to get back to that when I'm not on stream and figure it out. But actually, if we load up Tomb of Sir Richard, that might not be a bad place, because that means we went through all the catacomb stuff. Oh, but we have to... I remember the Catacomb of Sir Richard being kind of loud. But after this, we should be done. Okay. So this, we get... Okay. Shield has the marker, second marker Donovan spoke of. Let's see. Okay. So this is gorgeous. Oh no, Judge Khan! The fan was too big and also broken. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Mouseman's first 3D app was Imagine on the Amiga. Amiga is a cool machine. I'm quite fond of it. I admire a lot of the games. I mean, I've never had one, but it's so cool that it's that good. Yeah. So this is fine, because we're actually... This is the end of the catacombs, I believe. And now we can go to our father's house and get the painting. And then go to Castle Brunwald. Which is kind of nice. Aidaway says, is it possible to go back to Indy's father's house if you haven't gone to the castle? I hope so. I'm gonna check. Yes, Cypress D, exactly. That's what Dan says about the Amiga. Is that, hopefully you're seeing... Are you not seeing Indiana Jones right now? It's possible that you're not. Scene change, yeah. Okay. Yes. That is correct. You're not... Oh no, that's not what you're seeing. Actually... Yes. Scene change, please. I'm sorry, Mousemas, that you have to redeem points for me to do the right thing. There it is. You haven't missed anything yet. This is just all stuff I've kind of played through before, but thank you. Okay, there we go. Scene change reward when? Oh no, we go straight to... Oh no, we go straight to Germany. Okay, never mind. Okay, that doesn't work for me. I will redeem them for nothing. Youth Butler's Lover, appreciate it. Okay, so this isn't gonna help because we go straight here. I don't want to go straight here. And we can't travel. Can we travel? We can't travel. So from here we can't travel. This is one of the best movie soundtracks ever. But we can't travel here, unfortunately. So I will have to load at an earlier juncture. Possibly here. So this is another place that we needed to have as in terms of what our hints are for identifying the Grail at the end of the game. Oh yes, Vangelis. Vangelis died recently, and he was awesome. So I guess I was supposed to take a note of that or something. But what I'm really realistically going to do is I'm just going to keep this save file and just refer to this later, because I'm not going to remember. Yes, the Blade Runner soundtrack. What are you talking about? Indy, what are you talking about? Use... Okay, open... What did I use for this last time? The hook? Yeah. Okay, and then use the whip. Juice Butler's lever. What a coincidence you're playing this now. I had a discussion on Mouse by Art Spiegelman in class today. It's been a Nazi-filled day. That sounds wrong, but you get what I mean. Yes, totally understand. Juice Butler's lever. At least we get to enjoy this again. Oh no. Yeah, I need to find an out. I don't even really care about doing everything I need in the catacombs, because if I do everything I need in the catacombs, we go straight to Castle Brunwald, which is what we don't want to do. Oh, the Blade Runner soundtrack on LP. Judge Khan, lovely. I'm gonna just try to muddle my way through this. I just need to get back out into Venice. Oh, you know what? I'll just load it at Venice, because I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. So I'll travel to the house, to the United States. Travel to Henry's house. Okay, so apparently, yes, the house has been ransacked. We have to pick up, I guess, this painting. Look, painting. It's of a trophy my father won. Okay, so that's the one we need. So we need to give that painting to somebody. We need to give that painting to a Nazi so that we can find out what the Grail looks like in a vault. Jim plays games may have fallen asleep. Yeah, so like now I have this picture, and this is the picture I need to give to one of those Nazi guards in Brunwald. But that means I'm gonna have to go through the entire catacombs again, right? Yeah, they have excellent taste in art, the Nazis do. Yeah, they have a child's drawing of a grail, of a not of a grail, but just of a trophy. Oh my gosh. Catacomb speed, yeah, exactly. You know what? Oh, and it's locked. Oh my gosh. So I'm literally locked out of the game now? Is that what happened? And yes, as a consolation, we have gorgeous CGA to admire. So the catacomb, this is locked now. I can't. Can I go in through the hole? Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, let's see if I can get through the manhole. I guess. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Okay, whew. Thank you, designers. Okay. Great. So this is where the tomb of Sir Richard was, right? So can I just... Oh. That answers that question. Walk. Don't walk degrading. Walk away. Okay. So now I'm going to just save this on... I need more slots. And it took a lot of punches. So this is going to be painting... with painting catacombs. Ugh. I gotta do all the catacombs all over again, you guys. I'm so sorry. Play. Okay, here we go. Speed run of the catacombs. Gosh. Okay, so this... we can't do that yet. Oh, jeez. Help me. Okay, so this slab we can't open from here, right? No. Oh, jeez. Forgot to open live split. Yeah, this run doesn't count. Yeah, my speed run of the indie game is null and void. Okay, gotta pull this. Gotta pull this. I remember that. Can I... Oh, right, I got... Oh, do I have the bottle of water? Did I not do that yet? Gosh darn it. You must be kidding. I need... One moment. And the run's dead. I can't believe I have to do this again. What a night. I have to get the bottle of water. And I just was there. I was just in Venice on the surface. Gosh. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get that bottle of water. Or the bottle of bad wine. We need that for the... We need that for the torch. Spill bottle with angel tears. I remember that. This is... What? Take it. What are you talking about? What's... What am I supposed to do here? I thought I just took the bottle. What's going on? Have I forgotten everything? I might have to restart this whole game. Why won't he give it to me? I know I tried. Anyway. Disaster. Yeah, there's no talking there's no talking option. I'm just gonna check my indie walkthrough. Oh gee. Henry's house surface. Travel to Venice. Look at the bottle. Okay, I gotta look at the bottle first. Yeah, now I can pick it up. Fantastic. Okay. Have wine bottle. Okay. Today is one of those days. Treading water. I think we can call that. Yeah, I love the animation of this game. I love the care that was taken with this. It definitely has a bit of really welcome humor, considering how hard this is. Dave, where your meta knowledge is betraying you? Oh, gosh, come on. I have to fill the bottle with water. I don't remember having to do that last time. Oh, I see. Oh, I know I'm supposed to pick up this water, and that knowledge makes it harder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do have to fill that with water. Is this water... Can Can I use... Okay, good. Yeah, so use... Okay, thank you. You know what I'll be happy with tonight? I'll play this until 11:30. I will be happy if we just get to where, at the same stage we were before I forgot to get to the painting. I just want to get back to the castle. I want to get back to the castle. I want to hear John Williams. I want to just... Okay. Oh, I know exactly that too as well. Even with when you know what to do, you couldn't figure out the exact thing to say or do. Yeah, I mean, I've had that for sure. Especially, yeah, I mean, text parser games, I guess. I remember the end of Broken Age was kind of like that, where I knew what to do, but I just wasn't doing it in exactly the right order. And every time I tried, it would just reset the whole thing. Where does this go again? Oh, this goes into the slab. See, Julie has a memory sometimes. Not when it's for work or anything. Okay. Taylor says the end of Broken Age was kind of its own thing. Can I use the Grad Library here? Does that work? No? Okay, nope. Look. Oh, and I already have all the books and stuff, it looks like. Because, like, looking at my inventory, I have the Book of Maps and the other books. And this is maybe not as bad as I was thinking. Coderoli sent him from Italy. Okay, so there's two potential accounts of the Grail that are correct. So we're going to save it here. With painting Kata. Judith Butler the Lover says, can we get fan art of Indy and Nancy? Or fan fiction where Nancy has a wild romance with Indy but chooses rocks in the end? That would be really sweet. That actually, I never thought about the fact that they kind of would be kind of thematically related. Davor says, 65% of my memories related to D&D and Magic the Gathering rules and abilities. Hasn't helped you a lot in life. Yeah, I remember this. I remember song lyrics. I'm really good at finding the right word for things sometimes. If someone else can't, I can usually read their mind and get the right one. And just Nancy chooses rocks over jocks. Yeah, so there... Oh, you know, do I have the hook? Yes, I do have the hook. Okay. Not so good on, you know, like I said. Stuff that would be helpful. It's fantastic. And then this is where I can go up and over, right? Because this is where the slab is. Yeah, I have all the map stuff, and yeah, I've got the red cord and everything, so I definitely... I forget which way to go. Help. It's not that way, is it? It's this way, because this way is the way that the water drained. Right? Yes. Great. Okay. Dead end, the tunnel. Jim Matt says, Rocks Over Jocks sounds like a modernization of the Nancy Maple story. Rocks Over Jocks. Ooh, there's the cordon. Perfect. This isn't bad, actually. I feel good about this. That'll be like part... the sequel will be Rocks Over Jocks. Nancy Maple 2 Rocks Over Jocks. Davor asks, if I had the time, what games would be at the top of my list to be replayed? Good question. I was thinking about replaying Colonel's Bequest and Dagger of Amon-Ra. Yeah, I was kind of thinking those. Replay Curse of Secret of Monkey Island. EGA, of course. Yeah, there's a few things. But the thing is, there's so many games. Oh, this again. There's so many games that I haven't played the first time around that I want to get to. So I don't think I would actually replay, unless it would be like for stream, like Let's Playing and stuff. So some of these. Okay, so I can get rid of this. Maybe I'll try that game, that Kid Fox game EGA thing, looking thing, on stream at some point. Jim had tons of jocks pleading for Nancy's affections. I wonder what kind of jocks they would be. Like, would they be baseball jocks? Because it wouldn't be hockey jocks. I don't think hockey was around then. Maybe it was. No, I don't actually know enough about sports to know. Use Grail Diary. Okay. Correct certain death. Okay, so we need the angel, the banner, and the minotaur. I have done this before, but it's honestly, it's just trial and error. Fisherman jocks. They talk about agates and gemology, but they'd say all the names wrong. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny to have it be like her school days, because in the introduction of oh come on, it was just the right one. Oh, that's not even the right one. In the introduction of the Crimson Diamond, it talks about how she wants to go to school. So it would be cool if she got to. Oh, I hate this. If she did go to school, and like the sequel game was Nancy at school, college, and spring break, and all that. You know, what do you guys think? Someone steals Nancy's rocks and uses them for a curling competition. Yeah, she'd go to university and meet a young Indiana Jones. Cerebron Overlord, good to see you. Oh, thank you. Say, Cerebron Overlord said, oh, first of all, welcome to chat. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Says, hey, I found your YouTube channel the other day and just wanted to say your game looks amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really heartening after I was struggling pretty hard today on stream with 3D things. So thank you. I appreciate you coming by. I got this faster last time. I don't like it. I don't like it. Come on. Which, oops. What was the Grail Diary say about this? Okay, it is that guy. Okay, so it is that guy. So this is the right one, but this is not the right one. Yes, the Crimson Diamond 2 School Days. Yeah, Nancy goes to Hero U. Yeah, everyone's going to Daytona, or like, yeah, spring break for big beach weekend, and Nancy's like, pass. They'll be like, Nancy, there are rocks on the beach. And she'll be like, I don't know. It would kind of be funny to do a school days, spring break type of thing. Or, you know, I was joking to Dan about this, where there could be, Nancy could go to like the Caribbean, and Nancy gets her groove back, and Dan could do all like the Jamaican dancehall music that he's really good at. He could just do original dancehall music. That'd be fun. Okay, finally. Thank you. There's a lot of opportunities for the sequel. I like that Judith Butler's lever. I could have a whirlwind kind of life with you, Indy, but the striations of my heart are deep carbon structures that passion could pressurize into diamonds of independent passion. Then she faints onto a couch. Yeah, they'll be like the beach. The beach is really made up of all these really small little tiny rocks. That's how she'll go. Yeah, the jocks do want her there. They're like, you know, she's a good girl. She'd be a good time. Spring break. Spring break would be a great game jam. Oh my goodness. Would she be wearing one of those striped woolen bathers? She'd get sunburn and she'd look exactly the same because her skin is already like bright pink or something. Ah, it would be fun. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Oh yeah, because we did the drawbridge, so that's good. Yes. Judith Butler's Lover, I think it'd be fantastic. Fantastic at writing on Bridgerton. I've heard good things about that show. It sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, this looks familiar now. Are we almost caught up? Don't tell me that we're almost caught up. I feel like it's this way. Julia has no sense of direction. And 3D, just forget about it. I can do enough of 3D. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, here's the musical bones puzzle. Right? What's this? Is it this way? Is it this way? I know I have a map that I could be consulting, but isn't it faster if I just wander aimlessly? Dave War, thank you for coming by and hanging out and watching me. Oh man. Watching me flounder. In so many ways. Okay, I'm not going to go down at all. Okay, here's the musical thing. Great. Great. Good night. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6, 1. 6, 1, 5, 2, 1. Right? Six, 1, 5, 2. This is really goofy, actually. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're actually making really good time, and I find it I find it extremely encouraging. And now I understand why people like playing games so much. It's because it's a lot easier than real life. Go. Nope. Come on. No? Oh, come on. No. Okay. Oh, Indy. You can do it. Nope. Judith Brothers Lover says, I was going to comment that you call notes numbers, but actually you're right, that stuff doesn't have a clef, so this could really be any notes. Oh, yeah, I can I thought it didn't have oh, you know, of course I knew I went that way. I didn't even notice. I thought it had a clef. It didn't. You can hear how much I'm clicking, right? Yeah, some pro level music knowledge, yeah. That's like not the thing I'm any good at. Not like there's one. Yeah, I remember drawing clefs occasionally because we did have music stuff. And it's pretty fun. At least the treble clef is. The bass clef is not as fun. I don't want to look at the map. Oh, it's a dead end. I'm so close to the tomb. No? I don't want to look. I'm gonna have to look. Oh, it's finally revealed. Judith Butler's lovers' true identity is John Williams. Welcome, John. It's a pleasure to have you with us, and thank you so much for all your amazing work. It's particularly this soundtrack, as it is on this game. I'm so close. I was making such good progress. Okay, so this is backwards, clearly. That's not the way we want to go. Why won't he... Well... Okay, so this was clearly the best way. Cerebron Overload, you said you didn't know indie games were real-time strategy games. Yeah, this is... There's actually fighting in this game, too, which is... terrible. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna check the map. I don't want to. I was doing so well before. Okay, I'm gonna check the map. I'm doing this under protest. Catacombs. Catacombs map. Here it is. Okay, I've got a picture. You know, the picture doesn't really... I don't think it's that helpful. You wrote it at KFC while waiting for Spielberg to bring the bucket. This is great. You know I've gone this way before. I know I've gone this way before. Just... Okay, so this is this dead end. I'm trying to figure out which map I'm looking at right now. So this is okay, there's two dead ends parallel to each other. I'm getting hungry. And this is also a dead end. Okay. I can't tell what part of the map this is. I'm grumpy about it. No, Maximus, we're looking for Sir Richard's tomb. Yeah, I know. I just really like walking. I just But I honestly. I'm just doing a really bad job at it. Judith Butler's lover says you're now the second Williams to be affiliated with the stream, along with your distant cousin Roberta. Roberta Williams is very slightly related to the stream in that I'm inspired by her. Yeah, I think I just like watching this little indie wandering around or something. Oh my gosh. Why can't... I can't believe I haven't bungled into the right way yet. What? Yes, I can call the Lucasfilm hotline. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. It's torture. It's torture. I don't know where I am on this map. And there's no anything on this map. Is this even the right way? This has to be. There has to be something on this map screen, right? It can't just be nothing. Okay, someone's got a better map of this. No. Okay, someone's got a better map of this. Something called Super Ruin. I can't believe this. Okay, you got a map too. What is... I'm just gonna backtrack because maybe this is not the way. Maybe this is just a screen of dead ends, which is unconscionable. Okay. So here is where the musical skulls are. Okay. Where do we go for musical skulls? So we go down, right? That's the only way to go. Exit at the far right. Go back in there. Okay, yeah, so you mean, okay, so from here, Mousimus. Maybe there's a bit of a lag with the chat, perhaps? Okay. Okay, into the catacombs. Okay, exit from far right. Okay, where you were before. Okay. And then exit far right. Okay. I will try this. Thank you. I appreciate the help. So I'm trying to get to the far right. Now up. Okay. Thank you so much for your help. This is just incredibly kind of you. Okay, so that does feel good. So this is, now there's a juncture. Down or right? Down, okay. Maximus, you are the best. Yeah, just walk me through Blender. this one down again. Okay. Okay. Because this is up or the five. Okay, 5-letter E's. Okay, I see the one with the letter E's. Right. Then up. Okay, then up. Okay. Am I like rotated weirdly or something? Because I can see the map with the E's, but I don't see how this is part of it. Then I go right, I'm assuming? A second right? So not this right. This right. Okay. There's a four-way junction. I don't see. Okay, second way next down, almost there. Down. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness. Maximus, thank you. Okay. Now you guys get to enjoy King Richard. King Richard's loudness. Thank you so much. No, Maximus, that was all you. That was all you. That's all it was. That's all it was. That's all we needed. That's all we needed from Sir Richard. Oh my goodness. You just saved the stream. This was going to be this was going to be like the stream where the least happened of any stream. Daylight. Daylight. Huzzah. Yeah. No, you're Bumblebee Bat. Good to see you. This is gorgeous artwork. Yeah, absolutely. LucasArts, EGA, gorgeous. Personal Nightmare Judge Khan does wish it looked this good. Aw, Mousimus, yes. Little twisty tunnels. Thank you, Mousimus, indeed. Okay. Now we know about Alexandretta. Now we're going to see Elsa Snyder. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, back to Castle Brunwald. If only I'd asked for directions earlier or help. Oh my goodness. It's really cute. Mouse was exactly what my wife says when I refuse to ask for directions. It's the irony of that Mousimus is that we're giving me directions. And you're usually the one who resists directions. I love how that comes around. Thank you. Here we go with John Williams again. Judith Butler's Lover, thank you. Here we go again. Oh, Edith Waite, me too. I love having GPS on phones. I would also get lost in a paper bag. And you know what's nice about this is because now we can follow exactly the walkthrough for every encounter in the castle. This music's really nice. Oh, I say that and it stops? Great. Okay. Brunwald Castle. Okay. Yes, Jude Butler says, oh yes, I remember this. I was dipping the chicken in the garlic mayo when I thought of this melodic line. Yeah, we're going to get into the room. We're going to follow to the letter. You also get... Judith Butler's lover just wants me to get a copyright strike. It's like rain on your wedding day. Okay, so we're going to deal with this guy perfectly. Okay, so I'm supposed to say, are you the one with the relatives in town? Otto in Salzburg. Say, no, he's fine, but you must go to him immediately. And then you're supposed to say, I can prove that I know Otto. How? How will you do that? I know his name, I know where his uncle works, QED. That's pretty good. It's like rain on your wedding day. There we go. Fantastic. So we didn't even have to punch him at all, but we didn't get to do the bad Scottish accents. So it's kind of like it balances out. Alanis Morissette should be on a Canadian banknote. I've got a lot of I know a lot of I know some Alanis Morissette, I know some Sarah McLachlan, of course some Celine Dion. If I was to go to karaoke, I could probably do all female or all Canadian songs. Yes, his name is the Palindrome. Okay, perfect. So now we can, you know what? Yeah, this is, I'm feeling better. I'm not lost anymore. Castle inside with painting. Yes, and Neon Tunnel, you're correct. Most of those situations in that song aren't ironic, really, at all. And she's a Canadian royalty. No, I don't want to do that. Play. Stan Rogers on the other. I don't know who Stan Rogers is, Judge Khan. Yes, and Alanis Morissette originally was seen on... You can't do that on television. We're going to walk our way through Castle Brunwald. You better believe it. Because we've struggled through it before. We don't need to see that again. There's plenty of struggle tonight. Okay, go north through the top doorway. Enter the maze. From one maze into another maze. Go down to the corner, right at the junction. Open the door on the right and enter the room with the drunk soldier. There's no drunk soldier. Oh man, I'm already lost. Okay, go down the corner, right to the junction, down. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, Stan Rogers of Rogers Telecom. Oh, I didn't realize that. And she was in Dogma. Okay. Okay, oh, what music did Stan Rogers sing, Judge Khan? Apparently a famous Canadian folk singer, Judge Khan, died in the 1980s. Your wife and you would listen to him in the car on long drives. Maybe he's not as famous in Canada. Maybe he is. I don't really know a lot of Canadian musician people. Okay, so I gotta do this guy. I have to go do to him. What are you doing here? I don't expect to find a philosopher here. How is your commanding officer? Barrett's Privateers, Jim Matz, is Stan Rogers' most famous song. I don't think I know that one. Talk to drunk soldier. How are you? And then get you another drink. So anyway, Judge Con, he's famous enough for Jim Matt to know one of his songs. So there you go. Oh, that's a good one. Free in the Harbor, Northwest Passage, Tiny Fish for Japan, all bangers. Oh, actually, Judge Con, were you the one who mentioned Tiny Fish for Japan on this stream before? Because I did look up that song and I quite liked it. Okay, any St. Patrick's Day or East Coast Celtic Canada celebration, it's the big song. Barrett's Privateers. Okay, I must have heard it. Although I'm not really much for pub crawls or St. Patrick's Day or Celtic Canadian celebrations usually, but I mean I must have heard it at some point. It's just kind of probably sounds like something I'd say. Okay, so you probably were the one who did the Tiny Fish for Japan song. It is lovely. I do quite like it. So let's just save this. I like how you're consistent. Okay, this one. Yeah, what I mean by I know a lot of Canadian musician lyrics, it's from like people from the 90s. Okay, exit room. Okay, walk up. First door on the right to enter the kitchen. Best kitchen ever. Best kitchen. Well, not the best kitchen, but I love stuff on shelves. And you can't do anything with this stuff. And look at the little chef's hat we've all noticed. But I love kitchen. I love kitchen. I just want to try again. He tries, but it's too hot. Like, he just tried. I like the idea that he tried. I suppose use this. You know what? Can we just... Can't pick that up. Oh, he didn't try. Sweet. And Joey's here for your crash test dummies as well. Oh, Lorena McKinnon, Judith Butler's lover. She's also very good. Yeah, no, Lorena McKinnon. Of course, crash test dummies. Bare naked ladies. Maybe I'll leave and come back. Nope. Pick up the roast boar. Pick it up. It's great. It's great. Okay. Of course, Neil Young. You know what? Yeah, I'm not huge on Neil Young. I don't think. But yeah, it's nice. Oh yeah, Bryan Adams. That's my era of people. Okay. Go through left door. Walk down. Go left at the junction. And up at the corner to return to the entrance room. Okay, great. Walk through the door to the right to the room with the green carpet. Oh wow, Neil! You saw Neil Young in Tokyo Masters. He was shopping with his wife. That's awesome. Okay, open doorway. Go into maze. Walk down. Talk to guard. Yes. Say, where's the prisoner I've come to interrogate? Yeah, I'm just gonna buzz right through this stuff. Although I love that reference to Ark of the Covenant. I think we've had this discussion in chat before, but Last Crusade is my favorite Indiana Jones movie, even though I know how much it borrows from Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's basically the same movie, but I still like it the best. Okay. Walk down and go through the first door on the left. Okay. I still haven't discovered why this is important to do, but that's cool. I'm really intrigued by that because I know it's supposed to be useful and it says so in the walkthrough, but it doesn't say why. Save. Okay, pick up servant uniform. I do really appreciate the shadow on the walls here. The floor. It's like 2 different colors. They didn't have to do that. Go through the doorway, back to the maze. Walk up to the junction. Left to the corner, up to meet another guard. This guard we actually figured out on our own, which was kind of nice. This fine leather jacket is kind of a wonderful callback. Actually, this is not a callback because this came before Secret of Monkey Island. Yeah, we're almost to the part where he gets to change his clothes. Yes, if we can get back to where we were on my latest previous save, then I will be happy. Progress. And yes, Nightbot just said it's announcing Modern Wolf Publishing Witch Strandings, which is another game I worked on with Strange Scaffold. That's coming out this year. So please, yeah, check out the link and wishlist if it looks like something you're interested in. So that is something we've been up to. Speaking of things that make me backburnered, backburnt, my game is backburnt. He does look snazzy in this. Okay. Walk down, corner, open the door on the right. Walk down to the corner, open the door on the right. This door's not on the right, is it? That's not what they mean. Yeah, it is, okay. Oh, it's, oh, since we redid the painting, the score increased? Oh, that's that's a relief. Let's see. Even though we haven't got, oh yeah, you're right. I actually haven't been keeping track of what the score is in this game. I'm just... We're not going to play this perfectly, that's for sure. Okay. Walk down to the carpeted area, sure. Okay, this guy. Okay, so this is the guy. We have to offer this guy the painting. 50 DM score. We're going to offer this item. So this is the key. This is what we missed last time because we didn't have it. Take painting. Okay. That was some cutscene. Go right to the corner, then go up Go up, first door on the left, to enter another room with a chest. Oh, soon afterwards. Great. Oh, look at this. We didn't experience this before. New painting to add to the collection. This is so funny because, yeah, it just kind of shows that Nazis have no taste in art. Here, I wrote the combination of the vault. Okay, he's memorized it. I'll keep it in the... So this is the combination to the vault. Okay, so here we go. So he puts it in the drawer. Fantastic. Yeah, eating with you. How is one supposed to ever figure out to give a random picture to a random guard? That's... yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that explains why we need to get the painting. So now we know. Now there's the... But it's weird because the player knows that, but Indy wouldn't know that. Like the fact that the combination is in the file drawer. But I guess naturally Indy would look through the file drawers. Open. Look. Okay, taking Indy where... Okay. Go down to the corner. Let's just... Use Indy where? By Lucasfilm. Okay. Open chest and look at it to get the uniform. Go through. Oh wait, whoops, we're not supposed to do that yet, sorry. I think I changed it at the wrong time. Go through after cutscene goods to enter. Okay, just go through doorway to return to maze. Go down to the corner. Left. At the junction, open the door on the left. Go down the corner, left to the junction. Up to the corner. What? I just need to get to a door where I can change before I go back to the first floor. That's all I need. So this room. Go back to the first floor. Whew. Okay. Right to the corner. Down to the corner. And continue down at the junction. Open the first door on the right. Okay. Look at the uniform. This uniform's too small for us, but there is a key in it and we can access the proper size uniform on this rack. What a journey. It will say that this is locked, so we're just not going to bother with that. Excuse me. Oh, we don't have the painting anymore. Oh well. Okay. You know, just go back up the stairs. No fighting at all. So it is possible to not punch anything, at least this far. Walk down. Right. Down to the junction. Open the first door on the right to enter an empty room. First door on the right. This one? Okay. Use gray uniform. Go through the right doorway. Okay. Great. I'm on official business, may I pass? Yeah, all this dialogue stuff is it's just a lot of trial and error. Okay. Open the left door. Okay. Open the left door and go through the doorway to return to the maze. Walk up to see 3 doors. Okay, I see 3 doors. Open the right door to meet another guard. Yeah, it's kind of like the Monkey Island sword fighting Maximus. Greetings, my friend. How is sentry duty today? It's like, but not, you know, it's like you can see that this is definitely a precursor to the sword fighting. No, I was transferred here today. New orders. Whew. Yeah, great. Go through the doorway on the right. Go down at the junction. Right at the corner, meet a guard. Wow, they love this puzzle type. Meet a guard. Okay, so I gotta meet this guard. Come on, meet me. Meet me. Okay. Again, it's greetings. How is sentry duty? Yeah. I like this guy. He looks kind of belligerent. Oh, wow. Son of Elda's playing the EG version 2? Maximus? We're going to be raiding somebody at some point. Oh, Monkey Island. Okay, Son of Elda's playing the EG of Monkey Island. I do want to replay that. Okay. Walk down. Walk down and open the door on the left to enter a room. Okay. Oh. We're already in the grate. Okay, so we're going to get to the 3rd floor. And then we're probably going to save and then leave it. Walk up and go upstairs to the 3rd floor. Okay, so we have to... Okay. Walk to left to talk to guard. This guy. Say, pants are wrinkled. After this, and I can get to a place I can save, I will. And then we'll find someone to raid. Oh wow, Robot Spacer is playing Playdate. Okay, yeah, he got the mirror thing working. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'll have to ask about that. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, we'll go over there, Maximus. Thank you for finding that. Okay. Go through the first door on the left. Yeah, so this is where the combination, we need the combination and we need to give the roast boar to the dog. So let's just do that and get the trophy and everything, and we'll be all set. Then we'll save it here. Good place to stop. Excuse me. I will have to ask Robot Spacer about how he got the Playdate mirror to work. That's fantastic. So we can open up file drawer. White piece of paper. Did I get the piece of paper? Okay. Look. Combination on the other side. Travel pass. I can't. It's funny because I'm looking at the walkthrough, and the walkthrough does not say anything about picking up this piece of paper. Go through the door on left and walk through the first floor. Pick up the trophy. Open file cabinet. Pick up pass from the drawer. Okay, we're gonna call it here. But we made up a satisfying amount of progress. Hey, combo. Have combo. Great. Alright, so we did get something done tonight. Ooh. Alt, tab, Alt, Control, tab. Great. Okay. So that was satisfying. We are going to look into rating Robot Spacer, who is playing his playdate. He got mirror working. I did not. So I'm really interested to see and ask questions about that. Oh, thank you, Mousemus. Thank you so much for your help with the catacombs. Thank you for recommending Robot Spacer. I really enjoy rating Robot Spacer, and the fact that he is playing the playdate is all the better. Lucas, thank you for coming. Have a great night as well. Have a great week. Thank you guys, everyone, for coming tonight to watch the art stream. I'm sorry that we didn't get much done, but hopefully it was just fun to hang out, because it was fun for me. Even though it was painful, it was also fun because you guys are here with me for that. Next week, Dan says music stream, so hopefully it'll be a music stream, and we will play that wonderful piece he composed last week, and we will try to do a couple branching bits for that. Maybe at least 2 variations. Maybe Dan will humor me with a third. So that's kind of what's on schedule for next week. But yes, have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy Crimson Tuesday. If you're interested at all in the Playdate, which is Panic's little handheld cranky yellow unit, was it like what do you call that? Like a handheld game console? I made a game with Sweet Baby Incorporated here in Montreal and Strange Scaffold. We made a game called Recommendation Dog, but it's not in the Season 1 games, unfortunately, but it will come out at some point. But I've been eagerly awaiting my consumer unit. I do have my dev unit here, but for whatever reason, Mirror, which is what we'll be seeing Robot Spacer use as he streams the Playdate games, the Playdate game, Season 1 game so far, we'll see how that works, and I do want to ask him about that. Okay, it's called a handheld console. Thank you. Anyway, Goemon-sama, thank you for being here. Thank you again so much, Goemon-sama, for your amazing Nation Maple fan art. It's gorgeous, and it's like the best thing for any developer to receive. It makes our entire month. So that includes like today's stream where I struggle to Blender. I still can think about your fan art and be happy. So thank you so much. Judge Khan, thank you for being here, and just thank you for your Stan Rogers recommendations. Neon Venom, thank you so much for your raid as well. And I hope that watching a little bit of Last Crusade was entertaining enough. Yes, and Eating With, I'm so glad, I'm so relieved to be back on track in the castle. Hopefully nothing else forgotten. But yeah, it feels nice to make up that lost progress. Cypress D, thank you so much for coming by as well. Hope to see you next week. Yes, and Eating With, thank you as well. Eating With is also so big Mac port person, and did the Mac port for the Crimson Diamond demo. So thank you so much, Eating With, for being here and for doing that. And hopefully I can get you to do the final game when it's done. So thank you for being here as usual. And yeah, we're gonna stream. We're gonna raid Robot Spacer, and we're gonna say. I can give a raid message. Raid message will be Crimson Diamond Raiders and Love cranky yellow handheld. Have a good night, Judge Khan. Oh, thank you, Eating With. You definitely help out with the final Mac version. Appreciate it. I will definitely take you up on that. Crimson Diamond Raiders love cranky yellow handheld. Will be the raid message. Oh wow. Oh, there's my Nancy Maple. Okay. So that's what that's going to be. We're going to raid Robot Spacer, who is really cool dev, and has been until tonight was streaming Gabriel Knight, which is a lot of fun. He's on Gabriel Knight 3 right now, but taking a break, I think, for some Playdate. So we're going to see that. So I'm really anxious to show you guys Playdate. I'm going to raid Robot Spacer, so let's set that up. Raid Robot Spacer. Let me just double check the spelling. More. Oh, wait, no. Yes, Robot Spacer, one word. Great. Yes, great. So that's Robot Spacer. Wonderful. Okay. That looks like just about everyone. Yeah, we're gonna get over there. I will see you guys over there, and I'm gonna ask Robot Spacer if getting Mirror to work was as easy as I assume it will work, and maybe it's just like I said, the dev unit is not cooperating so much with it. But we'll see. Okay. See you guys there. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Crimson Tuesday. It's always a pleasure. So, see you there. Rating.